It's a championship weekend here in Georgia with the best golfers in the world competing at the 83rd Masters just across the state. But before a champion is crowned at Augusta National, someone will walk away with honors at the Atlanta Kennel Club. Over the next few hours, we've got wall-to-wall coverage as 7 different groups of beautiful dogs will be vying for a spot in Best in Show. Who will shine? Who will move on? Who will walk away on top deep in the heart of Georgia? Find out next on AKC TV. Welcome to AKC TV. We're here at the Atlanta Kennel Club live in Perry, Georgia. I'm Bill Ellis for AKC TV. I'm here alongside Gina DiNardo. We started the day with over 2,000 dogs. We're getting ready to bring you all 7 groups in Best in Show live. Gina, we've been here all day. Lots happening on the grounds here, lots of different events. Did you have a favorite event that we saw today?
Well, Atlanta Kennel Club does such a great job of making this a really fun event for the public. There's tons of different events. I like the action sports, the diving dogs, the fast cat, the agility. But now we've got some confirmation to watch.
We do. With that, we're going to get started here in just a few moments with our live coverage, starting with the Hound group. So we're going to get started in just a few moments here with the Hound group, which is our first group of the afternoon. The group order for all of you joining us is going to be the Hound group, followed by the Sporting group, the Herding group, the Terrier group, the Toy group, Non-Sporting, the Working group, and then at the end we will have Best in Show. Getting a little sneak peek at the hounds as they're waiting to come in to the group ring here in Perry. We have just a few more minutes here before we get started with our first group of the afternoon, the Hound group.
Looking at some footage of the dogs standing in the ready ring, ready to get going. Beautiful hound dogs.
Here we go. It looks like we're going to get started here with the Hound group coming into the group ring.
Most hounds share a common trait of being used to hunt non-feathered game. They're divided into 2 basic categories. You have your sight hounds and your scent hounds. Scent hounds use their scenting powers to usually follow a trail. They're more, you'll see the beagles and the basset hounds and the bloodhounds, and then you have the sight hounds who have gifts of speed and stamina and great eyesight, and they use that to chase down their prey.
We see some of the world's oldest specialized hunting dogs in the hound group. Our judge for the hound group this afternoon is Gareth Morgan Jones from Auburn, Alabama.
And we're going to start with the Afghan Hound. Very intelligent, independent breed. Has thick, silky hair. It's a very fine texture. There's those prominent hip bones the Afghan has.
This Afghan is Charlotte. She's 4 years old from Lebanon, New Jersey, being shown by Anna Stromberg. Anna tells us that Charlotte is the best diva ever. Nice description for an Afghan hound.
They are independent and aloof. Next up, we have the Irish Wolfhound.
This is Emerald. He's 3. She is 3-year-old. Excuse me, from Floral City, Florida.
This is a breed that's built for speed and strength. Galloping hound. They were used to hunt elk in native Ireland. Gentle and strong.
One of the tallest breeds. Females are a minimum of 30 inches at the shoulder.
Next up, we have the Saluki.
The Saluki was a highly prized hunting dog throughout the Middle East for thousands of years. Used for coursing and hawking.
They're very dignified and graceful. They're built for speed and endurance.
This is Salenti. She's 4 years old from Huntsville, Alabama, being shown by Ron Bigford. Here we have another ancient sighthound. This is the Abethan hound.
There's those deer-like ears. They have a very even temperament. They're very loyal. They're from the Mediterranean. They were used to hunt rabbits. Their color is white and red, either solid red or any combination of red and white. They should have a long, narrow head.
This is Irish. She's 3.5 years old from Newburgh, New Jersey, being shown by her breeder and owner, Sarah Murphy. This is the first Best in Show Abethan hound that was breeder owner handled.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's amazing. Now we have the Borzoi.
Borzoi were developed to hunt wolves and big game in Russia.
Yep, they used to be known as the Russian wolfhound, which is because that's where they were from. They hunted wolves in the dense forests of Russia. They were used in sport. They would hunt the wolves, but they wouldn't kill them. They just pinned them down till the hunters arrived, and then they normally would let them loose.
I didn't know all that. A really good example of how dogs and humans work together. This is Thor. He is 4 years old from Brighton, Tennessee, being shown by Randa Glenn.
Extremely powerful, one of the largest hounds. Shaped similar to a greyhound, but heavier bone and substance.
And this is the Pharaoh hound that we're looking at now.
Pharaoh hounds are calm and quiet. They're great pack animals. They get along well with other dogs. They're very friendly and smart.
This is Adira. She is 2.5 years old from Alpharetta, Georgia.
They have a very gentle spirit, and they're graceful, powerful, super fast. They come in this rich tan chestnut color. They're one of the oldest domesticated breeds.
Adira was best of breed at Westminster Kennel Club earlier this year and best of breed at the AKC National Championship in December last year.
Now we have the Rhodesian Ridgeback.
One of Gina's favorite breeds.
Absolutely. They're athletic, they're agile, they're smart, they're funny. They're very brave. They were used to hunt game and guard homes and families. They're also known as the African Lion Hound, known for that trademark ridge down the back where the hair is growing in the opposite direction.
If you're just joining us, we're in our first group of the afternoon, the Hound Group at the Atlanta Kennel Club. I'm Bill Ellis. I'm here with Gina DiNardo.
And there's a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Picking up the liver on the floor. Cleaning up the floor there.
Like any good hound should.
Absolutely. Now we have the black and tan coonhound. Black and tan coonhounds have a slightly oily coat. They're reserved around strangers, a uniquely American breed. They descend from the bloodhound and the foxhound. And as their name implies, they were used for hunting raccoon.
This black and tan coonhound is Crow. He is 5 years old from Greenwich, Ohio. This is a breeder and owner, Bob Urban. Longtime breeder of black and tan coonhounds. Very successful breeder.
Yes, he is. It's an American breed, descends from southern United States.
Black and tan coonhounds had a specialty this weekend, so lots of beautiful black and tan coonhounds competing.
Up next, we have one of our newest breeds, the Azawak from Northwest Africa, a very elegant, tall breed.
Just recognized in January of this year. We haven't seen many Azawaks yet on AKC
not.
TV, so it's really fun to see one today.
They're very lean and their muscle is very thin, and so you can see all the musculature through the skin. And oftentimes you can see a little bit of the rib cage and the hip bones, but that's perfectly normal and expected in this breed.
This is Gara. She's 4 years old from Hendersonville, North Carolina. This is her breeder and owner, Fabian Ariene, showing her.
It's a super fast breed. Go up to 40 miles an hour, and they were used to guard the flock and to hunt gazelles.
You can just see like so many of these sight hounds, they're just built for speed and ready to take off.
Yep.
Speaking of fast sight hounds, here's the Greyhound.
One of the more recognizable hound breeds. People know them for their speed and their grace, elegance. They're very gentle, make wonderful house pets. Oh, she's a little scared. She'll be okay when she shakes it off.
And here's the American foxhound. George Washington is often cited as the father of the American foxhound.
Foxhounds are very rare. Built to run all day. They require lots of exercise. They have great stamina. They're easygoing and friendly. They get along well with other dogs. They're pack animals, so they love other animals. They can be stubborn by nature, hard to train.
Well, they want that scent, like a good scent hound, right?
Yep.
So if they smell something, then that instinct can take over.
Yes, all the dogs in the hound group are going to chase after something they see or smell, so don't let them loose. Keep them on a leash.
Leashes in really good fenced yards are a must.
Yes. Tall fenced yards.
Yeah, they're athletic. They can
Yeah.
jump.
Now we have the red-bone coonhound, one of my favorites. They're very even-tempered, sweet, eager to please. Always come in this beautiful chestnut red.
This red-bone coonhound's registered name is Sidearm Somewhere Over the Rainbow, so they call her Dorothy Gale.
Aww. Red-bone coonhounds are from my favorite book, Where the Red Fern Grows.
That's
Yeah.
right.
They're swift, they're courageous. They hunt in various terrains, from swamps to mountains.
Dorothy Gale here is 15 months old from Grand Bay, Alabama.
And now we have the Plot, a newer breed to AKC, recognized in 2006. It's an American breed, known for loyalty, intelligence, very eager to please. I'm all about the low maintenance coats.
Yeah, Gina's not ready for any kind of grooming commitment
No.
here. Neither am I.
Wash and wear, wash and wear.
Plots are bold, fearless hunters.
Very strong and muscular. They can be any shade of brittle, with or without black.
This is Carter. He is 2 years old from Grand Bay, Alabama. Being shown by Jimmy Mills this afternoon.
Now we have the blue tick coonhound. They're another breed that was developed in America. They were bred to trail and tree raccoon. They descend from foxhounds and French staghounds. They're very steady, athletic. And their coat is always a dark blue with this white and the black spots.
That coat color is such a distinctive feature of this breed.
These little spots are called ticking, and that's where it gets the name blue tick.
This is Annie. She's 16 months old from Lizella, Georgia. She's being shown by Pepe and Nastas this afternoon.
Up next we have the Whippet. Whip is very elegant, bred for speed, a graceful breed, easy to live with, curl up on the couch, happy to sleep there, and need bursts of sprinting type exercise.
Yeah, a few good sprints throughout the week, and I think the rest of the time they're ready to lay on something soft under the covers. This is Bourbon. Bourbon is 3 years old from Sugar Valley, Georgia. Being shown by Chesley Pickett Smithy.
Yeah, Bourbon's becoming one of the top show dogs in America this year.
She is. She's one of the top hounds in the country. We've seen her several times on AKC TV. Of course, her brother Whiskey went best in show at the AKC National Championship last year in December. Very successful brother and sister duo.
And now we have the Bazenji. Bazenji is an all-purpose hunting dog from Central Africa. They're small, short-backed. They should have light bone, a tightly curled tail. I think they have the beautiful expression, such sweet, soft eyes.
This is Queenie. She is 4 years old from Boca Raton, Florida. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not Queenie. This is Bean. Bean just turned 6 months old today.
Oh,
her
baby.
first dog show.
Her very first dog show ever. I mean,
Ever.
as an adult, or because she's 6 months old, you can't compete until you're 6 months old. This is her very first dog show.
Won the breed over several champions today.
Wow. Now we have one of the newer breeds to AKC, the Grand Basset Griffon Vendéen. How similar are the two PBGBs, the smaller version?
Well, there are a lot of similarities, and certainly similarities in their looks. At first glance, Grons just look almost like a larger size of a PBGB, but there's more differences than just their size. So PBGBs are petite everywhere. Grons here have a little bit of a longer face, a longer ear, a longer tail. So we sort of think of them as being Grand all over when compared to the PBGBs.
And they're pack hunters. They're used to chase rabbit and hare.
They have this coarse coat that helps protect them when they're out hunting, and that tousled appearance. This is Queenie. She is 4 years old from Boca Raton, Florida, being shown by Jody Carcini. Now we have the PBGB, or the Petite Bassette Griffon Vendéen.
We're just saying it's a very merry, intelligent, and fun breed. Love that scruffy face. They're a scent hound. They should have good bone and substance. But they have this unrefined outline, this scruffy coat. It shouldn't appear groomed.
Yep, so they have that wonderful tousled look. So there is some grooming involved, but they have that very casual look.
So now I can't have this breed because I have to brush it and strip it.
It's minimal.
You had them.
I did. It's not so minimal. This is Porter. He's just 8 months old from Newcastle, Delaware, being shown by Jessica Rotondo. They tell us that Porter wagged his tail at 3 weeks old and hasn't stopped since.
They're supposed to have a happy disposition.
They are
Absolutely.
such happy dogs, and they're also happy to let you know it with their voice.
Are they barky?
Oh, they're very barky.
Very barky.
Their standard describes their voice as a voice freely used.
And now we have the Beagle.
Our first of 2 Beagle varieties. We have 2 Beagles, the Big Beagle and the Little Beagle. Exact same standard for both. They're just shown in those 2 different size varieties.
This is another breed that can be barky.
Another voice that gets used a lot. But
They're
that's how
also
they let
pack
the hunter
dogs.
know.
Yeah,
right?
they get along well with other dogs. I had a Beagle. His name was Bert. He was super barky.
Did you have an Ernie to go with Bert?
No.
Well, this Beagle is Miranda. She's from South Boston, Virginia. This is her breeder and owner, Marcelo Chagas.
She's very cute. They have this soft expression, so famous in the Beagle world. Super cute.
Here's
And now we
our
have the
second
13-inch Beagle. Yep.
The Little Beagle. Beagles always rank as one of the most popular breeds of the AKC registered breeds.
They're very small and sturdy. They're great family pets. Great with kids, other dogs. Shedding coat, but not hard to take care of.
No, easy to take care of. Not as shedding as some other breeds, but there's definitely some shedding.
They're very intelligent, but hunting is their priority. So it may appear stubborn, but they're just following their nose, right?
I think early, consistent training is necessary.
They often know what you want them to do, but if they smell something better,
That's it.
They don't listen.
Game over.
Yep.
This Beagle is Kay. She's 4 years old from Simpsonville, South Carolina.
Now we have the Basset Hound. I have like a southern accent now that I've been in
Now that
Atlanta
we've
for a
spent
couple days.
a couple days here in Georgia, Gina's picking up the local accent.
The short-legged scent hound. They're wonderful. They have those big, long ears to collect the scent.
I was learning the other day about how that works with scent hounds with their longer ears, and when they bend over to smell the ground, the longer ears and that skin really help trap the scent, almost funnel it up for their nose.
Up through their nose, yes. They're very sturdy and muscular. They should have a long, straight, level back. They're dignified in personality.
This is Frankie. He is 14 months old from Pacific Palisades, California.
This is another pack hound that'll easily accept companionship of other dogs.
Yeah.
They're heavy for their size. They weigh about 40 to 60 pounds. Lots of substance.
Yeah, they're not light.
Now we have the long-haired Dachshund. Dachshund comes in 3 varieties and also miniature and standard in size. This is a standard long-haired Dachshund. It's a breed that was developed in Germany. They were used to hunt game, from badgers to wild boar. They are very strong, very tough and sturdy.
A lot of courage. You have to have a lot of courage to hunt badgers.
Yes, you do. Back is level, the tail is long and straight. There's this beautiful head that tapers from the skull down to the tip of the nose. So the standard size should be between 16 and 32 pounds and 8 and 9 inches at the shoulders.
Here's the smooth Dachshund. Same standard for all 3 Dachshunds that our judge will use to judge them. Just a different coat type.
Dachshunds are a good breed for people who don't need a dog with a lot of exercise needs. They just require moderate exercise, a day or two, a walk daily.
This is Louis, another youngster. He is 6 months and 3 weeks old. Already an AKC champion.
Oh, wow.
So he's had a very successful start to his show career. Being shown by his breeder, Walter Cunningham.
And now we have the wire hair Dachshund. I think the wire hair Dachshund gets that coat type from some of the terrier in its background. I find them to be most terrier-like of the hounds.
Yeah, they definitely have that sort of terrier spark and tenacity.
They make very gentle, devoted companions. They have a lively, upbeat personality.
This is Lester. He is 2 years old from Wilmington, North Carolina. Being shown by his breeder and owner, Marietta Singleton. Lester's a multiple Best in Show winner.
This breed has a great life expectancy. They live between about 12 and 16 years of age.
Long time.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Lester's also working on his dual championship. He needs one more win to get his field championship.
Now we have the Portuguese Pedengo Pequeno.
Our final dog in the hound group.
This little adorable, wiry, foxy face. Good little hunters. There's the wiry coat. It's a newer breed to AKC. It was first recognized in 2013. They're very active. They have an instinct to chase, and they have lots of stamina.
This is Wanda. She's 11 months old from Byers, Colorado. This is her breeder, owner, and handler, Sherry McLennan.
tail is supposed to be up in a sickle shape. You can see right there. It's a perfect little tail placement.
And that's it for the hound group. Our judge, Gareth Morgan-Jones, has been over all the hounds, and he'll get to have another look here before he makes a decision.
There's the Borzoi. Perhaps he's going to make a shortcut. We'll see.
Looks like he's going to do that. Pulling the Afghan out. Followed by the Irish Wolfhound and the Saluki. The Rhodesian Ridgeback, the Black and Tan Coonhound, the Azawak, American Foxhound, the Whippet, and the Big Beagle. The Basset Hound is out there.
And that's his cut. Now he'll work them again a little bit to try to get a better understanding of how he wants to place them.
This is a nice opportunity for the judges after they've had their hands on each dog and seen them move individually to have another look, remind themselves of what they saw and felt that first time. There's our judge, Gareth Morgan-Jones.
We kept 10 dogs. There's deep quality in this group today. So sometimes you keep 7 up to 10. I've seen up to 12.
Yeah, that was a large group. Lots of beautiful dogs. I imagine our groups today will be very full.
I'm going to take them around one at a time. There's the Afghan Hound. There's the Irish Wolfhound.
Irish Wolfhound has a little fan club here. Lots of applause.
The Saluki. There's the Rhodesian Ridgeback. Black and Tan Coonhound. The Azawak. There was the Foxhound, and there's the Whippet. And the 15-inch Beagle. And here comes the Basset Hound. And unfortunately, there are only 4 ribbons.
Right? It's a beautiful group of hounds.
Yep.
Looks like he's pulled the Whippet out first.
I think she went straight to the first place. Yep.
Yeah, followed by the Black and Tan Coonhound. The Big Beagle, and the Azawak is 4th. So congratulations to Bourbon, the Whippet, the winner of the hound group. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back on AKC TV to start the sporting group next.
There are certain breeds that are going to be great apartment dogs if you live in New York City. There's going to be other breeds that are fabulous working dogs for you if you're out on a ranch. He is my best friend. AKC.org is the best place to start because they have all the information about any breed you can think of.
What's not to love about this face?
We all know how much our dogs love the warm weather, but we also know it comes with fleas and ticks. The best way to protect them is to start before a problem appears. That's why, as a veterinarian, I trust Hart's Ultra Guard Pro Collar. It's easy to put on and kills and repels fleas and ticks for up to 7 months. So all you have to worry about is enjoying time with your pet. I recommend Hart's because it's affordable and it works. So this flea and tick season, start with Hart's and protect your pet before they bite.
We are AKC TV, the digital network for all things dogs. AKC TV, powered by the American Kennel Club, brings 130 years of dog expertise to dog lovers the world over. From a front row seat at world-class dog events, to training and health tips for you and your pup, to programming created especially for you and your best friend. Find us online and on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. AKC TV. Sit, stay, watch.
Home. Home is where family comes together. Home is where you go to relax. Home is where you feel secure. With the AKC line of premium pet products, you can rest assured that your pet feels safe and secure in their home too. AKC, because every home deserves a good dog, and every dog deserves a good home. AKC Secure Pet Living products available at the Home Depot.
Oh, what a great face. Some of the scenes around here in Perry, Georgia. There's that Bass Cat that we mentioned earlier. Beautiful grounds here. And there's our first look at the sporting group coming in the ring. Sporting breeds were developed to work closely with hunters to assist them.
Sometimes they're referred to as bird dogs or gun dogs. There's 4 basic types of sporting dogs. You have the spaniels that were used to flush birds. You have setters and pointers that located the game. And you have retrievers, which fetch the game, both in water and on land. And then you have some sporting breeds that are even more further specialized to hunt certain types of game or work in particular terrain. In general, all of these breeds are highly active. They are responsive to training. They take human direction well. They're intelligent and have tons of stamina. So many sporting dogs today are still used for hunting. And this is a breed where you see oftentimes dogs with multiple titles, both conformation titles and field trial titles or hunt test titles. They make great companions. Some of our most popular breeds are sporting dogs like Labradors and Goldens and Spaniels. Our judge for the sporting group tonight is Sam Houston McDonald from Weatherford, Texas. And he's going to start with the Weimaraner.
The gray ghost of the sporting group. Weimaraners always come in this striking gray color that you see here on Simon, the Weimaraner this afternoon. Simon's being shown by Mike Pitts.
A breed that's built for speed and endurance, very energetic. They were used to search game. They're excellent in other events like agility, tracking, hunt tests, and field trials. It's a German hunting dog. Up next we have the pointer, one of the most, I would think, recognizable of the sporting dogs.
Very recognizable.
Very old breed, one of the first breeds recognized by AKC back in 1884. a high activity level. They're affectionate, fun-loving. I think they mature a little more slowly than some of the sporting breeds. I find them to be silly even when they're, in 2 and 3 years of age.
The pointer is Wilder, being shown by Anna Stromberg this afternoon.
Now we have the Gordon setter, the largest, heaviest boned of the setters, the 3 setter. Well, there's 4 setters. I will hopefully see all of them today.
Yeah, Gordon setters have a heavier bone, built to hunt over the bogs. Always come in that beautiful black and tan color.
They were bred to be patient, methodical workers, which means that they have long memories and lots of stamina. And now we have the Irish setter. That beautiful, rich red mahogany coat.
This is Claudette. She is 7 years old from Youngsville, North Carolina. It's her breeder, owner, and handler, Mary Merlot, with her this afternoon. Claudette won the national specialty for Irish setters last year, which are shows put on by the parent club of each breed. So in this case, the Irish Setter Club of America.
And now we have the English setter. Again, the setters have this long, silky feathering that's on their ears and their legs and under their belly, under their tail. It's absolutely beautiful.
This is Jonah, another national specialty winner. Jonah won the 2018 English Setter Association of America National Specialty, as well as Best of Breed at the Westminster Kennel Club earlier this year.
They're known for being very gentle and friendly, these setters.
They are. English setters make great family companions.
Now we have the German wire-haired pointer. This is on my new short list. Well, not my new short list. One of my short lists for owning. Yeah.
You are a sucker for the beards.
They're so beautiful. That face. It adds personality when you look at it, I think, all those wonderful, the trimming on their face.
Yeah. The German wire-haired pointer is BB, here from Umatilla, Florida, with her handler, Billy Green.
Very rugged and versatile breed. Now we have the Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever, one of the smaller retrievers. Very affectionate and intelligent, outgoing breed.
So we often refer to them as tollers for short, and this is Tony the Toller, here from Avila Beach, California. Nova Scotia duck-tolling retrievers are another breed that have a large specialty this weekend. So lots and lots of Nova Scotia duck-tolling retrievers here.
And they would play on the banks of the rivers, and they would draw the ducks in with their wagging tails and their personalities, and then the hunters would get them, unfortunately, if they did their job well. And now we have the golden retriever, one of our more popular breeds.
So popular, great family companions. This is Mateo from Miami. He's 4 years old.
Breed was developed in Scotland in the 1800s. They're very powerful, great hunting dog. They should be rectangular in proportion, highly intelligent, great obedience, agility dogs.
We have a short preview of our new Meet the Breeds documentary all about golden retrievers that we're going to preview a little bit later.
And now we have the English Springer Spaniel. English Springer Spaniel is the longest legs of the Spaniels, which helped them in their doing their work, which was springing forward into the bus and startling the birds.
This is Jace.
It's a very active and athletic breed.
Jace has won the sporting group the last 3 days here in Perry, Georgia.
Oh.
Big long weekend of dog shows here, so we've had 3 days before today, and Jace was the winner of all those sporting groups, so he's had a great weekend here. See if he repeats tonight.
Now we have the flat-coated retriever. They come in liver or black. They're very happy-go-lucky breed. They're lighter and racier than the Labrador Retriever that we'll see a little bit later. They're excellent, have excellent hunting ability. They mark the bird and then they retrieve it.
This is Danny from Gainesville, Georgia. She's 6 years old and she's being shown by her handler, Megan Haw. For everyone who's excited about Game of Thrones tomorrow night, Danny is named after Game of Thrones.
And now we
Are
have
you
the
a Game
German
of Thrones
short
watcher?
Sometimes. My family likes to watch it, so I'll watch it with them, but I'm not addicted like
Yeah,
some people.
I'm not a watcher, but my household is.
Oh, yeah. Same with me. This is the German short-haired pointer. Very powerful, has great endurance and agility, a nice medium size.
Lots of
High
energy,
activity,
great for
yes.
anyone who wants a running companion, right? That's Tori from St. Louis, Missouri, with her breeder and owner, Lucretia Conrad.
Now we have the wired hair Vizsla. Another one with that beautiful scruffy beard of wiry hair.
This is Dante from St. Augustine, Florida, being shown by Blake Hansen. He's 3.5 years old. Very international dog. He was born in France, trained in Hungary. Now
And look
here
at the
competing
furnishings
in
on the
this
eyebrows,
country.
too. Not only the beard, but the eyebrows. I love it. Now we have the Labrador Retriever, America's most popular breed. It's just yellow in color, the yellow lab.
Yeah, we just released our most popular breed rankings for last year recently from the AKC, and Labradors are most popular breed yet again. This is Molly May from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, being shown by Ryan Herzon.
Any true lab will love the water and love retrieving. They are great family pets. Lots of energy, fun. They shed a lot, though.
Oh, they shed a lot.
Bill's speaking from experience, people.
Get a good vacuum and some Swiffers. And this is the curly-coated retriever up next. Have that very distinctive curl to their coat.
Yep, the curls start right behind their head and go all the way to the tip of their tail. The only thing that's smooth on them is the face and muzzle. They have a nice wedge-shaped head. Very active breed with great endurance. They were expected to retrieve the bird regardless of the weight or the distance from where the hunter was. Very highly skilled hunting dog. You see that face without the hair there. Now we have the Vizsla.
A breed native to Hungary. Also known as the Hungarian Pointer, developed in medieval Hungary as a hawking dog that later came into use as a gun dog.
Now we have the Brittany. Brittany is originated as a French breed. They're a spaniel type. They come in orange and white or liver and white. Again, very active, tons of energy, extremely versatile breed. Should have a sweet and friendly disposition.
Now we have one of my favorite sporting breeds, wire-haired pointing Griffon, on my short list. This is Remy. She's 4 years old.
They're heavier body type than some of the other pointing breeds. They have this nice protective outer coat. It's insulating and water resistant. Bushy beard and eyebrows.
Now we have the Lagotto Romagnolo. This is Ito Tito. He is 4 years old, from Eunice, Louisiana.
They have a nice, thick, woolly, waterproof double coat that's curled. They have abundant eyebrows, whiskers, and beard. They're very friendly, social, affectionate breed. I think these are going to become a very popular breed in America once people start learning about them.
Minimal
'Cause
shedding.
they're great. Yeah, they're
minimal
nice to own.
grooming.
An
Great
Italian
size.
sporting breed. A good choice for active families. And now we have the Boykin.
The Boykin Spaniel is Nana. She's 2.5 years old, being shown by Megan Pruitt. Breed developed in South Carolina. I believe they're the state dog of South Carolina.
Yes, I think they are. They were developed by hunters to flush and retrieve game. They are no nonsense, very versatile hunting dog. Compact body.
This is the Field Spaniel. This is Harper. She's 2 years old, from Elmsmere, Kentucky.
Medium-sized spaniel. They're very outgoing, energetic, sensitive, sweet. You see them in two main, liver or black. They come in other shades, golden, liver, and roan, but I mostly see them in this liver color.
Yeah, I think liver's the more common of the colors.
Yep.
Another
One of our newer breeds.
breeds. The Nederlandse Kooikerhundje.
We saw a lot of them today because they're having a national specialty here this week.
Yeah, there were almost 30 of them, I think, entered today.
Great opportunity to see a very rare new breed. It's a Dutch breed. Have a slightly wavy coat. Moderate in activity level. They were bred as duck hunters.
This is Harvey. He's 3 years old. The #1 Quaker in the country right now.
Nice rectangular shaped body. It always comes in this orange red on pure white. Now we have the Irish red and white setter.
This is Ruth,
This is the fourth
another
of the
youngster,
setters.
just 6
Is
months
she a
old.
baby? That explains why she may not have as much furnishings as some of the other setters that we saw.
Yeah, she just isn't old enough to have grown
She's a
many
baby.
yet.
This is an old breed, even though it hasn't been part of the AKC for very long. It's been known in Ireland since the 17th century. They should be spirited and determined. Aw,
She's having a really good
it's one
time.
of her first times in the ring for sure. She's doing great. And now we have the English Cocker Spaniel.
This is Flynn. Flynn is from nearby Savannah, Georgia, and this is his breeder and owner, Anita Phillips.
One word you always have to use to describe this breed is merry. They're energetic, sweet, wonderful house dogs, easy to train, very adaptable, should be cheerful, always have a tail wagging. They should have a soft, melting expression. They're a lovely breed. It's a nice size, 25 to 35 pounds. And now we have the Cocker Spaniel. This is the Black Cocker. Another very merry breed.
Very merry. Cockers come in 3 different varieties based on their color. Once again, it's the same standard for all of them. They're just shown in those 3 different color varieties. So here we have the Black Cocker. This is Flora. She's 1.5 years old, being shown by Linda Pitts. You saw Linda when she had Flora on the table pull her ears up. Cocker Spaniels have very long hair on their ears, so that helps the judge get a better look at their neck and shoulder. So the handlers will sometimes just pull their ears up to get them out of the way for the judge.
Now we have the party colored cocker.
Party colors are white in combination with any of the solid colors or roan. This is Dylan. Dylan is 3 years old from Greenwood, South Carolina. This is breeder and owner Linda Donaldson showing him this afternoon.
Cocker Spaniels should have slightly sloping top lines. You can see when they move. And now we have the last of the 3 cockers, the Ascot cocker, standing for any solid color other than black. This is considered a brown color.
Brown Cocker Spaniel, yep. This is Ticket from Lake City, Florida. Being shown by Jessica Legath this afternoon.
They make great little hunting dogs. They're very active in the field. And now we have the Clumber Spaniel, one of the larger, heavier boned spaniels. Very dense, flat, water-resistant coat. They're built for endurance. They're a trotting breed. They have a lot of stamina, but they're built to be slower, methodical hunters as they move through the field, flushing out the game.
Right, and to move at a speed so that the hunters could follow on foot.
Right.
This is DJ. He's 4 years old from Tampa, Florida. This is our second group of the afternoon if you're just joining us. We're nearing the end of the sporting group here at the Atlanta Kennel Club. We saw the Whippet win the Hound group just a few minutes ago.
Up next we'll have the herding group, followed by the Terrier, Toy, non-sporting, and working. So if you're just joining us, many more breeds to come.
This is the Sussex Spaniel that our judge is going over right now. This is Ice from Margate, Florida, being shown by Carol Herr.
Another long and low spaniel, hunting on the ground. Very friendly, even-tempered breed.
One of the breeds that were originally recognized by the American Kennel Club.
Yep, one of the first 9. Typical spaniels, they're cheerful, friendly. Calmer, one of the calmer sporting dogs.
Yeah, a little more docile, right?
Yep, and that was our last dog in this group, and so now our judge is going to walk the line, refresh his memory, make a short list perhaps.
There's our judge, Sam Houston McDonald.
Here's the Gordon setter. Nice up close look. A pointer with that classic head. There's the German wire hair pointer. So we're going to take them around, let them look at all of them as they move around the ring. Look at their profile, their carriage, their muscle tone. These breeds should have very expedient motion. There's the Gordon setter. There's the German wired hair pointer. English Springer going around. Here comes the curly-coated retriever. Oh, that was a flat coat, sorry.
There goes the German short-haired pointer next.
Wired hair Vizsla. I'm not going to say, everyone should know that's
the Labrador Retriever.
Here's the curly-coated retriever.
The Vizsla.
Here's the
The
Brittany.
Brittany.
Your favorite.
Wire hair pointing Griffon and the Irish red and white setter behind that. Followed by the Lagotto Romagnolo.
There's a Field Spaniel, the Koikohanja. English Cocker, Black Cocker. Party color Cocker. There's the Ascot. Brown Cocker there, Ascot.
The Clumber went around, and then our final dog in the sporting group, the Sussex. Our judge, Sam Houston McDonald, gets to pick a winner now. He's seen all of these beautiful dogs in the sporting group, gone over each one individually, seen them all move. Pulling out the English Springer Spaniel first.
Irish setter second. The Koikohanja third. And the Gordon setter is getting the fourth place today. And there you have it. Second dog in our Best in Show lineup is the English Springer Spaniel. Don't go away. Up next is the herding group.
Before we go to break, we're going to have a sneak peek at AKC TV's latest episode of Meet the Breeds, featuring one of the most popular breeds that we just saw in the sporting group, the Golden Retriever, which will be premiering Monday, April 22nd.
Meet the Breeds presents America's Sweetheart. From hometown hero to Hollywood star, this golden girl is still everybody's best friend. Meet the Golden Retriever. Watch online at akc.tv or download the akc.tv app on Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire.
My favorite part about being a breeder is putting that puppy into a person's hands. The relationship between the owner and breeder is really important. It's something that's ongoing for the life of the dog. Some of them live in my home. Some of them I don't ever want to let go. Running around and playing with dogs all week long, it's nothing better. The most important thing that you're going to want is a healthy dog. When we sell a puppy to a new family, they become part of our family. We're there to help them for the life of the dog.
Dogs can't brush. With Fresh Breath by Tropiclean, they don't have to. Clean teeth, healthy mouth, fresh breath. No brushing required. You make the moments. We make them fresh.
AKC TV, the digital network for all things dogs, brings you AKC Live, featuring K9 events from around the country. All the action in your own home. Sit ringside at your favorite dog show. Get a front row seat at agility and obedience trials on AKC Live. Only on AKC TV, powered by the American Kennel Club. Find us anytime, anywhere, online and on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. AKC Live. Only on AKC TV.
Hollywood's going to the dogs. 90210 rolls out the red carpet for Pampered Pooches and Celebrity Canines. The Beverly Hills Dog Show, presented by Purina, Sunday, April 21st on NBC.
Over 2,800 dogs compete, but only one can be named Westminster Best in Show champion.
He's best in show.
Congratulations, King. Thanks for making Purina Pro Plan your nutrition of choice.
We all want more time. Quality time to spend on what matters most to us. At the Canine Health Foundation, we're committed to helping dogs live longer, healthier lives. That means more playtime, more walk time, and more love time. Visit us to learn more.
Oh, some images from the Pee Wee class here. Coursing.
Lure coursing. There's a Rottweiler chasing the lure. All the dogs love the lure coursing. Here goes Fast Cat, which is straight dash. Look at that. That's Boston Terrier.
You can really see how
It's a
athletic
Kuvas.
they are.
Look at that. They all love to chase the lure. And now we're starting with the herding group coming in, the third group of the afternoon.
Can I have your attention,
Herding
please?
group's main work is to control the
Mary
movement of livestock,
McLaughlin
mostly cattle,
in the
sheep, and
building?
ducks, and to
Mary
drive them
McLaughlin.
from one place to another.
We found your card.
All these breeds are
If you
quick
will
and
please come
agile,
to the
very
Austin
intelligent.
Sound in the
They're
office.
excellent
Mary
learners.
McLaughlin.
All these breeds were classified as members of the AKC's working group up until 1983, when we divided the group basically in half and created the herding group. We have a really cool event for herding dogs called the AKC Herding Instinct Test, which if you own one of these breeds, it's a test to it tests for the dog's natural ability to herd. No training is required. You just throw them out in the environment, and you'll be amazed how many of these dogs will just instinctually start doing some herding, even though they've never seen a livestock before. They've never been trained.
They have amazing natural instincts. They can definitely do what they were bred to do. A lot of them still do it to this day, working on farms and ranches. Our judge this afternoon for the herding group is Joan Luna Liebes from Peyton, Colorado.
Just going to start today with the German Shepherd dog. First impressions of this breed should be strength, agility, fearlessness. They're alert, full of life. They should be longer than they are tall and have this outline of smooth curves rather than angles.
One of the most versatile breeds. Not only are they amazing herders, but they work as lots of different working jobs, police work, military, detection dogs.
Yep.
This is Bella. She's 3.5 years old from Miami, Florida, with her handler Scott Jurgen.
And up next we have the Boucheron, a French herding breed. They should be confident and outgoing. They've guarded and herded. They were used to move herds of up to 200 to 300, traveling up to 50 miles a day. They're very intelligent, easy to train.
Lots of endurance. They were selectively bred so that they possess great endurance. Originally used to drive and protect livestock. Another breed that is also used as military and police dogs.
Largest of the French sheepdogs. They were almost unknown outside of France for a very long time.
This is Magic. He's 3 years old from Brooksville, Florida, with his handler Linda Buffa.
And now we have the Belgian Cheverne, one of the 3 Belgian breeds that we'll see today. Beautiful, intelligent breed. Gets its name from the Belgian village of Cheverne. They make great therapy dogs and guard dogs. You see them a lot working with the military. They're highly protective and trainable. They have this long multicolor coat of fawns and mahoganies.
This is Trip. Trip is here all the way from Portland, Oregon with his breeder, owner, and handler, Michelle Edling. Michelle is a longtime breeder of Belgian Tervuurens, has bred many of the top Belgian Tervuurens for a long time. Trip is going to be 9 years young in May.
Oh, that's awesome. The herding breeds in general, I find that they are shown a lot longer into their lifespan than some of the other large breeds.
Well, they're so athletic.
Yep.
They have that amazing endurance.
And now we have the Briard.
Another French herding breed, closely related to the Beauceron that we saw earlier.
This long double coat. They were a fearless breed. Their most common job was herding. They also are excellent watchdogs. They have very acute sense of hearing. They can be weary of strangers, both canine and human. But they're great family with their families. Great, very good watchdogs. Very protective.
This is Falker. He is 2 years old from Charleston, South Carolina. Being shown by his owner, Trevor Roberts.
They should be very athletic and agile, powerful, well-muscled with good bone. And they have this long, protective, shaggy coat.
Takes some brushing.
I.e. not for Gina.
Yeah, a little bit of grooming commitment
They're so
there.
beautiful, though. I am in awe of people who have these breeds that require all this grooming to keep them looking their best. They're always so beautiful looking. And now we have the Belgian Malinois, confident, smart, hardworking. The third Belgian breed we've seen today. It's a shorter coat. This breed requires lots of exercise and mental stimulation. They have a strong desire to work. They have a short coat with a black face.
Similar to the German Shepherd dog, we see Belgian Malinois working in lots of different jobs as police and military dogs and detection dogs. They need a job.
If you're have an active lifestyle, like to hike or walk long distances, this is a great breed.
This is Kane. He's 3 years old from Silver Springs, Florida, with his handler Trina Matson.
Now we have the Australian Shepherd. Very high energy, very smart, extremely athletic, known for their loyalty, and they can be clownish. They have like great senses of humor, great personalities.
They make great companions. Name's a little deceiving. They're actually an American breed, not an Australian breed. This is Vino. Gina and I like that name.
Whatever are you talking about?
She is 4 years old from Aramos, California, being shown by Haley Whitcomb in the herding group this afternoon.
This breed needs a lot of stimulation, both physical exercise and mental stimulation, because they're highly intelligent and trainable, but they need outlets for all of that energy.
And here's the Bouvier de Flandre.
This is one of my favorite herding breeds. They're so strong and brave and powerful, built to herd very large cattle in Belgium. They're fearless, rock solid. I'm in awe of this breed. They have lots of endurance. They should be steady and fearless. Nice compact body.
Very sturdy, short coupled dog, strong bone. They have that rugged, shaggy coat. Protects them from the elements when they're working on the farm. This is Toffee. Toffee is 2 years old from Cummings, Georgia, being shown by Angela Chase.
They were also used to pull carts.
Yeah, another carting breed.
Yeah.
I wanted to point out there that Toffee here was bred by Elaine Paquette in Canada, who bred, owned, and showed the herding group winner at this year's Westminster Kennel Club.
Yes.
So a little relation there.
And now we have the bearded collie. Very energetic, speedy, quick, smart breed. They come in 4 colors: black, brown, blue, or fawn. They have natural part down the middle of their back, which begins to appear at about 8 weeks of age. They're very exuberant.
Very exuberant. They have a little beardy bounce that a lot of them do. They're good jumpers. This is Kutch. He's 3 years old, from Nashville, Tennessee, being shown by Laura King.
The breed was developed in Scotland. And now we have the Border Collie, another super smart, super energetic herding breed, tons of energy. You see them excelling at agility sports.
Yeah, one of the most competitive breeds in agility and obedience and rally, one of the most easily trained breeds. They love having a job to do. They need a job to do, an outlet for all of that energy.
I call them the workaholics of the dog breeds.
That's perfect. They are a workaholic. They are not happy to just sit on the couch all day.
No.
This Border Collie is Polo from Brooksville, Florida. He's 6 years old, and he's being shown by Amanda Giles.
They have a nice water-resistant double coat. Most prevalent coloring is black and white markings, but all color combinations are permissible, except for solid white. And now we have the Rough Collie.
Collies come in 2 different coat varieties. Same breed standard for both of them. Just 2 different coat types. So the Rough Collie has this very profuse coat that you see there on your screen. It's a combination of short, smooth coat on the face and legs, and then that longer coat on the body and tail. Kind of a harsher outer coat to protect them when they're working.
Excellent watchdogs. They were used to guard flocks.
This is Legacy. She's 2.5 years old. From Pennsylvania, being shown by Iran Luster. And our third Belgian breed of the day is the Belgian Sheepdog. We saw the Belgian Tavern and the Belgian Malinois earlier. Now we get a look at the beautiful black Belgian Sheepdog, always in this black color. This is Gus. He's 15 months old, from Harrisburg, Illinois.
There's another protective, highly intelligent, high-energy breed. They're excellent search and rescue dogs. They're used as guide dogs, therapy dogs. During World War I and II, they were used as messenger dogs. They pulled ambulance wagons and machine guns. They also guarded military sites. They should have a nice square outline and always this beautiful gleaming black coat.
If you're just joining us, thank you for doing so. I'm Bill Ellis. I'm here with Gina DiNardo. We're about halfway through the herding group here at the Atlanta Kennel Club, our third group of the day. We saw the Whippet win the hound group and the English Springer Spaniel win the sporting group so far this afternoon.
And we are looking at the Berger Picard, a shaggy, wiry coated dog with a nice undercoat. It's an athletic herding dog, stamina for all day. It's one of the most ancient French sheepdogs.
They have such a distinctive look to me with that beard and eyebrows, but those big prick ears.
The face is so sweet. And that shaggy dog look that I love. And now we have the Australian cattle dog, another one of my favorites.
This is Luke. Luke is 5 years old. He's here from West Palm Beach, Florida, with Lisa Sari showing him.
This breed was bred to work all day in the harsh conditions of Australia on the ranches. They should have a rectangular body, sturdy, deep chest. Has a nice weather-resistant coat.
Make sure you check out the AKC TV apps. We have apps available on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV to watch on the big screen. And then we also have our new mobile app available for download on your mobile device in the App Store or Google Play. So make sure to check all of those out. You can watch our live stream right now on any of those apps and check out all of our content on demand. Watch any past shows that we've covered. And this is the Norwegian Boohund.
One of the newer breeds recognized.
I'm sorry, I
by
misspoke.
AKC.
This is the Canaan dog.
This is the Canaan dog?
It is. I'm sorry. I'm throwing us all off there. Nobody email me. The Canaan dog is Datek. He's 2.5 years old from Conyers, Georgia. National dog of
breed.
Israel.
Yes, used to guard and herd. And now we have the Norwegian Boohund.
This
Very
is Ziggy.
highly entered. Go ahead.
Nope, Ziggy's a year old. She's from Columbus, Georgia.
This breed is traditionally used as an all-purpose farm dog and a herding dog. It's a very old breed, dating back to 900 AD. Actually, images of this breed were found in Viking graves. It's a Spitz-type dog. Should have nice, dark, oval eyes. There you see. Boohunds want to be part of the action. They're friendly and sociable. They need companionship, lots of attention from their owners. Very loving, sweet breed. Now we have the Pyrenean Shepherd.
Developed in the Pyrenees Mountains between Spain and France.
They worked next to the Great Pyrenees, so they didn't have to guard the flock. They just had to herd the flock.
So the Great Pyrenees did the guarding and the Pyrenean Shepherd did the herding.
Exactly.
A nice divide and conquer strategy there.
They come in two varieties, a rough-faced and a smooth-faced.
This is Celine. She's 5 years old from Tallahassee, Florida. Being shown by Brendan Coleman.
The coat of this breed, if it has the correct texture, it doesn't require a lot of maintenance, just a little bit of brushing. Very sweet face this breed has.
And this is the miniature American Shepherd on the table right now. You can see the handler, Jamie Clute, there, showing our judge the bite. This is Ace. He's 3 years old from Anderson, South Carolina.
Very playful, athletic breed. They're adapted to a variety of lifestyles as long as they have outlets for their energy. Small, athletic breed.
Another American breed developed in California, right?
Yes. Very sturdy, agile, lots of energy. And now we have the Pumi. The Pumi was developed in Hungary in the 17th century. It has a harsh outer coat and a soft undercoat that combines to form these corkscrews or curls that cover the body. They're a very active working breed. They need lots of daily mental activity. It's nice because they don't shed and they don't mat that easily.
Right, a great choice for anyone who needs a low shedding breed with minimal grooming requirements.
But they are active. They have a very strong working drive, very spirited. They were used to guard and herd. So their temperament is actually both a more herding dog / terrier. They have terrier traits. They're very tenacious. They should have a high tail set that forms a curl over the back. You see right there.
Now we get a look at the cardigan Welsh Corgi. Our first Corgi of the afternoon. This is Ethan. He's 5 years old from Kansas City, being shown by Chris Ann Moore.
Cardigans have a very unique structure. They're long and low, and that structure in the front allows them to drop quickly and avoid being kicked by a cow when they're nipping at their heels, doing the job they're supposed to do.
They're very agile.
In fact, we have this amazing Corgi video up on akc.org of a Corgi doing agility, a veteran Corgi doing agility. And that video just went viral.
It did.
Like
it's
4
been seen
million
over a million
people have
times.
watched
Like
it.
well
Yeah.
into the million. Super fun.
We were watching some Corgis earlier today do agility. They're
We were.
so spirited and fast. Great hallmarks of that breed.
Yeah, the Corgis we saw doing agility were very impressive.
Now we have the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Steady, bold, brave, very kind breed. Pembroke is shorter, backed and lighter boned than the Cardigan. They have smaller pointed ears and a short tail or bobtail. They should have a nice long level firm back. See there?
I mentioned our Meet the Breed series on AKC TV, which is a series of different documentaries that each focus on a different breed. We have a really fun documentary all about Pembroke Welsh Corgis. You can watch it on any of our apps that you see on the screen there. Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku if you want to watch us on the big screen, or if you're on the go, check out the mobile app. Download it on your phone. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi is Mimsy. She's 3 years old from Westport, Connecticut. That's where I live, and Gina lives next door. So it's our neck of the woods.
And so now we've concluded the judging for the herding group. Our judge is going to start process of making a short list and figuring out which of these beautiful dogs gets to get a blue ribbon and move on to Best in Show. There's the Belgian Travern, beautifully stacked, staring at his owner. There's the Cardigan. And we're going to take them all around, looks like. And there goes the German Shepherd. And the Beaucheron. the Belgian Tavern, and here comes the Briard. There's the Tavern. There's the Belgian Malinois. There's Australian. There's the Briard. And there's the Border Collie. And the Collie. Belgian Sheepdog and the Berger Picard. Australian Cattle Dog. There's the Canaan Dog. The Norwegian Bohund. And there's the Pyrenean Shepherd. And the miniature American Shepherd. The Pumi. The Cardigan Welsh Corgi. And the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Lots of good dogs to choose from out there in the herding group, Bill.
Beautiful herding group this afternoon. I don't think either of us are envious about our judge having to make a decision.
Someday I aspire to judge, actually. I am envious. First place is the German Shepherd dog. Second place, the Belgian
Tavern.
The Belgian Tavern. I need glasses, sorry. Cardigan's getting group third today.
And the Norwegian Bohund is fourth. So that concludes the herding group. Just want to remind everybody that every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Eastern, AKC TV is live on Tuesdays and Fridays from the AKC Museum of the Dog. You can catch AKC Dog Center.
That's everything you need to know about the world of dogs. And on Wednesday, you can interact with our experts on Ask the Expert. So check back with us every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, live on AKC TV.
We will be back in just a moment.
We are AKC TV, the digital network for all things dogs. AKC TV, powered by the American Kennel Club, brings 130 years of dog expertise to dog lovers the world over. From a front row seat at world-class dog events, to training and health tips for you and your pet, to programming created especially for you and your best friend. Find us online and on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. AKC TV. Sit, stay, watch.
Is your pet trying to tell you something? The Pet Comfort Feeding System by WeatherTech. 100% non-toxic and lead-free. Made from U.S. stainless steel and certified by the NSF. Designed to trap spills and messes. Trust the way you feed your pet. Choose the perfect size and color at petcomfort.com.
There are certain breeds that are going to be great apartment dogs if you live in New York City. There's going to be other breeds that are fabulous working dogs for you if you're out on a ranch.
He is my best friend.
AKC.org is the best place to start because they have all the information about any breed you can think of.
What's not to love about this face?
Now that the weather is getting warmer, our dogs love being outside, and we need to protect them from fleas and ticks. That's why as a veterinarian, I trust Hart's UltraGuard Pro Topical. It's easy to apply, works fast to kill fleas and ticks, prevents flea eggs from hatching, and repels mosquitoes before they bite. So you can feel confident that your pet is protected for up to 1 month. I recommend Hart's because it's affordable and it works. So this flea and tick season, start with Hart's and confidently protect your pet.
And we're back.
Oh, look at these dogs hanging out at the dog show today, having some fun on the agility course.
Diving dogs. I love the diving dogs. There's that puppy Pyrenees. So breed judging earlier today. A lot of big entries here at the Atlanta Kennel Club. Over 2,050 dogs are entered today, one of the larger dog shows in America. As we head through the yearly show circuit, we bring you shows from all over the country. Everyone's fighting for points and rankings. Coming up next, we have the Terrier Group. If you're just joining us, I'm Gina DiNardo here with Bill Ellis for AKC TV. We've covered the hound, sporting, and herding groups, and up next, our fourth group of the day is the Terrier Group. Winner of the hound group today was the Whippet. The winner of our sporting group was the English Springer Spaniel, and we just saw the German Shepherd dog take first place in the herding group. We're working our way to 7 dogs. One lucky dog is going to go best in show. Have all of that coverage for you. Stay tuned. Our Terrier judge today, Mr. Wood Warnell from Kansas City, Missouri, getting ready to begin his judging assignment. Here they come. I'm just going to bring them in one at a time. Watch them move in a little bit. Get a first initial impression. Some judges bring them all in. Some judges bring them around one at a time. Some just start judging. Everyone has a little bit of a different procedure.
Yeah, they get into their routine.
Evaluate.
They have their preferences for how they want to evaluate dogs.
Terriers are scrappy little hunters who are bred to seek out vermin, such as rats. The word comes from the Latin terra, which means earth, because a lot of these dogs go to ground. They dig out the vermin that they're hunting. They're literally earth dogs. They're a lively little group. They're strong, they're tenacious, feisty. Most dogs in this group do not shed, but they require grooming, either by plucking or clipping the coat.
Most terrier breeds originated in Great Britain. If you're watching us on Facebook, head over to akc.tv. That's our website where you can enjoy this live stream plus all of our content on demand. Or check out any of our apps, which are available on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. And we, of course, have our newly released mobile app available in the App Store and the Google Play Store.
Yeah,
so
get it on your phone, everybody.
Right? Everyone at the dog show here is sitting around
should.
watching it on their phone.
That's right. I watch it on the train, then I go back and forth to work.
I'm generally sleeping on the train going to and from work. Or working. I'm working.
We're working. Yes, you're working. We're getting the dogs in. We have a few more to go. So all the terriers have paraded into the ring, and then we'll start judging. Everyone's getting a nice, good look at each of the terriers. Have you owned terriers, Bill?
I did not. I've never owned a terrier. No, I thought for a minute that I really wanted to be a terrier dog handler and learn how to groom them, and that's not for me. It's a lot of work.
It's so
very
much work.
Dedicated, talented groomers that keep these terriers in top show condition.
I've had terriers, but I have to admit they never looked like this. they were mostly my pets. I tried to strip them, but there's a Parson. I had a Parson Russell once. There's a Norwich. My mom and dad had Norwich too. So we have the terriers. We're going to start judging.
So our judge, Wood Warnell from Kansas City, is just walking down the line. Getting his initial impression of all of these beautiful terriers. Nice opportunity for our judges to just sort of get that first impression for each dog.
There were a lot of specialties here this weekend for terriers. There's a Bedlington Terrier National, a Bull Terrier, and a Mini Bull Terrier National. So big entries, a West Highland White National, and a Mini Schnauzer National. So big entries in a lot of terrier breeds. There's a scruffy Karen. Look at that face. Love that.
There's the Sealyham Terrier getting a brush.
Everyone's got to look their best. Okay, now we're going to start. We're going to take them all around.
Just going to move these terriers up to the corner of the ring here where our judge will go over them. Our judge, Wood Warnell, was a longtime professional handler, specialized in terrier breeds, so he's very, very familiar with all of these terriers. He'll certainly know a good one when he sees it.
There's a few good ones in here. Quite a few. And we're going to start with the Airedale Terrier today, largest of the terriers, sometimes called king of the terriers. Very intelligent and alert. In the early 20th century, they were carriers for the Red Cross and messenger dogs in World War I. So they're bred to work and have many jobs. They're deceptively strong. They require exercise. And like most terriers, that coat is a broken coat. So it's going to need to be stripped and clipped to keep it looking in this beautiful show fashion.
This Airedale Terrier is Shady. He is 2 years old, from Seneca, South Carolina, being shown by Gene Johnson, also his breeder and owner.
They have an interesting combination of terrier and hound personality traits. Now we have the American Staffordshire Terrier.
The American Staffordshire Terrier is Fuego from Sandy Springs, Georgia, being shown by Lisa Sari. We've seen Fuego before. We saw him win the terrier group at the Palm Beach County Dog Fanciers Association on AKC TV.
Very well-balanced, athletic dog. They're muscular. They should have deep, broad chest and very sturdy legs. They're very affectionate. They're a wonderful breed with their family. Sociable, loyal, courageous. Strong, athletic breed. Love them.
Here's the Kerry Blue Terrier, one of the terrier breeds native to Ireland.
And it's one of the larger terriers and heavier boned and bodied than some of the other terrier breeds. Always have this beautiful blue-black coat.
Yep, they're all born black, and then they fade out to this blue color, ranging anywhere from slate gray to light blue. This is Maggie. Maggie's originally from Ireland, from Derry, Ireland.
Oh, nice. This breed is closely related to the Irish Terrier and the soft-coated Wheaten Terrier, which are also from that part of the world. They're an all-purpose worker, used to hunt small game, vermin, and to herd sheep and cattle. There was a relative we were just talking about, the soft-coated Wheaten Terrier. Very friendly, happy disposition. Another one, the medium-sized terrier. We have a nice, soft single coat, soft, doesn't require as much work in stripping, but it does need to be brushed a lot or it gets matted. Coat grows longer on its chin and over its eyes. It's always this beautiful wheaten color.
This is Fanny. Fanny's 16 months old from DeLand, Florida. Being shown by Laura King.
A rectangular shaped head. Now we have the Bull Terrier. They come in two varieties. This is the white Bull Terrier, developed as a fighting dog. Now it's just sturdy, well-balanced, muscular, great family dog. They have very sweet dispositions, but they're also full of fire. They're very affectionate, willing to please. They have this egg-shaped head. Very athletic, strong.
So strong, so muscular.
They're known to be very sensitive to the personalities of their people they live with. They note when you're stressed. They can sense your moods. They're very sensitive, smart breed. Now we have the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Again, very intelligent, possessing great strength and courage. They have a nice, short, smooth coat. They're sweet and affectionate, highly trainable.
This Staffordshire Bull Terrier is Lead Belly. He's 3.5 years old from Jasper, Texas.
It's another breed that requires quite a bit of exercise and good positive training to be the best pet it can be. They're lovely, wonderful, loving dogs.
Here's our second Bull Terrier. We saw the white Bull Terrier, and now we get to see the colored Bull Terrier. This is Stacia. She's 20 months old from Cleveland, Tennessee. Being shown by Kelly Bruger.
Should have a nice, long, muscular neck, a broad chest. There's that distinctive head, which is the most distinctive feature of the breed. Should curve from the top of the skull down to the tip of the nose.
Here's the Bedlington Terrier.
Another very distinctive terrier breed. Very distinctive shape for a terrier with this arching loin. Almost similar and probably has some whippet in its background.
Yeah, very similar curve over their back like we see in the whippet. Very agile breed. They're super, super quick. They can turn on a dime.
Yep. They're more narrow in front, and their feet kind of taper down into a V shape, which helps them with that agility.
This is Zoolander. He's 17 months old from Leesburg, Virginia, with his breeder, owner, and handler, Gabby Gilbo. Another Dog who was best of breed at the AKC National Championship last December in Orlando.
Now we have the Irish Terrier. Racier, more rectangular shaped terrier, even though it's considered a long-legged terrier. Furnishings for their eyebrows, and they have this nice beard. Have some protruding bone over their eyes to protect them when they're doing their job, just hunting out vermin. Should be very independent and courageous. You see that prominent bone over the eyes.
This is Nick. He's 3 years old. Here from Anderson, South Carolina. Being shown by Frank Murphy.
Have a nice, dense, wiry coat.
As a reminder, in case you're just joining us, this is our fourth group of the day. We saw the Whippet win the Hound group, the English Springer Spaniel win the Sporting group, and the German Shepherd Dog win the Herding group. And now we're working our way through the Terrier group with our judge, Wood Warnell. And here we have the standard Manchester Terrier.
Very agile, smart breed. One of the oldest documented terrier breeds. It was primarily developed as a rat hunter. They were very popular as pets and working dogs in the Victorian times. There's two varieties, the standard size, which is here in the terrier group, and then there's a toy Manchester, which we'll hopefully see a little bit later in the toy group. The standard should be about 12 to 22 pounds, 15 inches at the shoulders.
This is Mila. She's 4 years old, being shown by Taylor Blankenship, one of her owners.
You can see the nice muscle tone and sleekness of this breed.
And here's the miniature bull terrier. We saw the two bull terriers earlier. The miniature bull terrier is a separate and distinct breed. This is Vibe. He's 3 years old from Waverly, Georgia. Being shown by Blair Aguilar, who tells us that he is not a retriever. He would much rather play keep away, which I think is probably true for a lot of the bull terrier breeds.
But they're playful. It's quintessential terrier nature. It's devoted to their family. They're very bold and tenacious. They make excellent watchdogs. Should be strong. They have square proportions. Again, this long oval-shaped head. Now we have
another
the
one
Lakeland.
of your favorite breeds,
Yes, one of
Gina,
my
you
favorites.
always tell me.
I love them. I'm trying to learn about them. I'm trying to become an aficionado. I think they're lovely. This is the Lakeland Terrier.
Developed in the Lake District of Cumberland, England, to hunt and control vermin. Shares its ancestry with several other terrier breeds, such as the Dandy Dinmont and the Bedlington and Border Terriers.
Should be square. It's one of a longer-legged terrier. It's a nice arched neck, rectangular head.
This is George. George is 4 years old from Phoenix, Arizona. Being shown by Luis Abreu. Has been best of breed 3 years in a row at Montgomery County Kennel Club.
Oh, wow. Now we have the Welsh Terrier. Welsh Terrier is a heavier boned, it's more stocky than the Lakeland that we were just looking at. They're very tough, very old breed. They were developed in Wales. They're always black and tan. They were used to hunt otter and fox and badger. Should be sturdy and rugged and compact. There's a rectangular shaped head.
This is Dazzle, another dog we've seen several times on AKC TV. We saw Dazzle even go best in show in December in Orlando when we were leading up to the national championship. And Dazzle's won the Terrier group the last 3 nights here in Perry, Georgia. So we'll have to see if he can repeat. He is 3 years old from Knoxville, Tennessee, shown by Tracy Zaris.
Very intense, zippy little guy. Very spirited. Now we have the miniature Schnauzer.
One of the few terrier breeds that did not originate in Great Britain, but rather in Germany. This is Spencer. He's 2.5 years old from Claypool, Indiana.
Bred to be very versatile, independent workers. They should be spunky and fearless. They make great companions. They're affectionate and sweet, very sociable with people.
The most popular of the terrier breeds.
It should be nice square proportion with this hard, wiry, protective coat. Should have a nice arched neck. Beard and eyebrow furnishings. I love the bushy beard.
More moderate activity level. They make great companions for urban dwellers. As do a lot of these terriers. They make great choices for people in the city in smaller spaces.
Now we have the smooth fox terrier. Very friendly, independent breed. They get their name from the first job which they had, which was participating in the sport of fox hunting. And if the fox went down the hole where the hound could not get to it, the fox terrier was sent underground to scare it out of the hole. Very brave.
This smooth fox terrier is Loxley from Atlanta, Georgia. He's 5 years old, being shown by Madeline Peterson. So that was the smooth fox terrier, and now we get to see the wire fox terrier. Separate breeds.
Should have a dense, wiry, broken coat. Almost comparable to the texture of a coconut matting. Should be small, compact, well-balanced breed. Nice, long, rectangular head. Short, level back. Very confident breed. They should be full of fire. They have small, deep-set eyes. Trying to get his attention. Let's go. Time to go. Nice little pose he made there. Struck a pose, I say.
And this is the Glen of 'em all terrier on the table right now. This is Ted. Ted is 2.5 years old.
One of the more scruffy looking of the terriers. Look at that face. I say it every time. I love that face.
It's a pretty great face. So
it's
cute.
Yeah, it's a rare terrier breed. I mean, you don't see a lot of them. But they were bred to hunt fox and badger. They're very strong.
Another one of the native Irish breeds.
This is another breed that can adapt to a city lifestyle or a country lifestyle. Love long walks down Park Avenue or through the woods, whichever. Very sweet, just very full of life. Love them. Now we have the Australian Terrier. All-purpose terrier, bred to guard, bred to kill snakes, bred to hunt vermin. Extremely strong. They're great little jumpers.
This is Bandit. He's 2 years old. Here from Orlando, Florida, with his handler Jacqueline Johnson.
They're very hardy. They were able to withstand the demands of the Australian outback. They should be rectangular in proportion. They're agile and have great flexibility. They're supposed to be able to jump and climb and squeeze into holes.
And there's the West Highland White Terrier right now. You see the handler there showing our judge the dog's bite.
Another one of the Scottish breeds, known for its spunky personality. Tail's always wagging and that wiry white coat.
Very popular companions. Westies were bred for their light color so that they could easily be spotted in the field. This is Steely. He's 1 year old from Houston, Texas.
What we call one of the short-legged terriers. They should be also short-coupled, have a muscular neck, a flat level back. Now we have the Scottish Terrier.
So I will confess that I like Scottish Terriers very much, but I have a complete weakness
We are
for
the same
Wheaten
about
Scottish
this.
Terriers. I love Wheaten Scotties.
Me too.
And we don't always get to see very many
No.
Wheaten Scotties. They're
It's
fabulous,
nice-
and everyone should have one.
fabulous. They're nice, feisty little dogs. They're fearless, determined, self-confident. They should have a nice long head, black nose, small pointed ears.
The breed that's been popular in the White House. Most recently, we had 2 Scottish Terriers that were George W. Bush's dogs in the White House. FDR had a Scottish Terrier, very popular breed. And here's
Now-
the Cairn Terrier. It's on the table right now. This is Angel. She's 3.5 years old from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Being shown by her owner, Nicola Higgins.
This is a very adaptable breed, easy to live with. They're sweet and loving, moderate requirements in terms of activity, although they're active and playful. They're good urban dog.
Angel
They're
also
feisty.
makes trips to an assisted living facility
Aw,
for
that's
visits.
wonderful. Little no-nonsense terrier. He's got that attitude. Now we have the Parson Russell Terrier. Oh, no, that's the Russell, sorry.
The Russell. A super cute breed. We say it every time. This is Kitty. She's 13 months old. Here from Jensen Beach, Florida.
She's just a baby.
Clearly happy to be here with that wagging tail.
Russells
Another
are one
breed
of the
that-
newer breeds, yeah,
Yeah.
for AKC, even though it's a very old breed.
Another breed that was originated in England for fox hunting.
Derived down from the Parson Russell.
Here's the Sealyham Terrier on the table that our judge is going over. This is Twiggy. Twiggy is 2 years old, being shown by Alfonso Escobedo.
Sealyhams are one of the rarest terriers. You barely ever see them outside of the dog show world, and I think that's a shame because they make great pets. They're very sturdy and tough breed.
Full of life.
They're one of the
Very
strongest of the
tenacious.
terriers. Can be very stubborn. I've seen them described as the running back of the NFL. They're powerhouses, well muscled, low to the ground. There's that
A rare
weatherproof
breed, but they're
coat.
very successful show dogs. They've,
Oh,
you
yes.
know, we've had lots of Sealyhams that are big winners in the show ring.
They're bred to work in packs, so they instinctively cooperate with other dogs more so than some of the other terriers. Now we have the Norwich. There's another. It's got the typical terrier personality, spunky, courageous, fearless, great little working dog, one of the smaller terriers. That doesn't mean they don't have the drive to do what they're bred to do.
Gina, didn't you have a Norwich at one point?
My parents, yeah, they've
Your
had a
parents
few.
have Norwich.
Oh, yeah. When I lived at home, they had them. They're lovely. They're fun. They're spunky. Ours like to crawl into the dishwasher. Do not recommend that at home. That is not a good thing.
At one point, Norwich became very popular as companion dogs for students at Cambridge.
Oh, wow. And there we have it. That's the terrier lineup for the afternoon. Our judge, Mr. Warnell, is pulling out some dogs. He's pulled out the Bedlington Terrier and the miniature bull, the Welsh Terrier, the miniature Schnauzer, Wire Fox Terrier, Glenavon Mall, the Australian Terrier, the Cairn, and he's excusing the rest. And we'll see. We'll take it from here.
Gonna just move his short list over to the other side of the ring here, and
Yeah, we missed the first two. There's the Amstaff and the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Those are the first two he pulled out. And followed by the Bull Terrier, Mini Bull.
got 12 terriers that he's kept in the ring here. He's going to bring the Amstaff and then the Staffy Bull out, let them just stand on their own. Free stack for him without the handlers setting them up.
Give them a chance to show off. Be the best little show dogs that they can be. Here comes the Bedlington.
So now it looks like he's going to bring two of them out to spar.
There are certain breeds in the terrier group that are known, they're sparring breeds, which means they're supposed to stand face to face with that terrier in front of them, get on the tip of their toes and stand their ground.
So they should be tough, kind of on the tip of their toes.
Yep.
When terriers do it well, it's a really beautiful sight. They look the best when they're sparring.
So now he's going to bring out the mini Schnauzer and the Wire Fox Terrier to do the same thing.
There you go.
There you
There's
go.
a really good
Yep.
look. Good job, guys.
They're just supposed to get bigger and braver and bolder when they do
Exactly.
that. Yeah.
The ones he's bringing out on his own, or on their own, are just the breeds that don't spar, so it gives them a chance for them to do the same thing, just on their own.
Very good. So here we're going to 2 more. We got the Karen and the Celium coming out to do the same thing. No, he'd rather have
Sometimes
food.
they're more interested in
yeah,
the
they're
food
so
that
well
their
trained,
handlers have.
right? They're so trained that sometimes they're looking for the food their owners have. We're like, hello, nice to meet you. And then we're going to do one more time with the Karen and the Norwich. Oh.
Pulling out the Welsh Terrier first. Followed by the miniature Bull Terrier. The Wire Fox Terrier. The Celium Terrier. Looks like this is probably going to be the order that they finish in.
Yep.
And the Welsh Terrier's the winner.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Congratulations
There we have
to
it.
Dazzle. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back in just a few minutes with the start of the toy group.
My favorite part about being a breeder is putting that puppy into a person's hands. The relationship between the owner and breeder is really important. It's something that's ongoing for the life of the dog. Some of them live in my home. Some of them I don't ever want to let go. Running around and playing with dogs all week long, it's nothing better. The most important thing that you're going to want is a healthy dog. When we sell a puppy to a new family, they become part of our family. We're there to help them for the life of the dog.
New Hearts Home Protection Quilted Plus dog pads have pockets. Quilt pockets trap wetness in the center, unlike standard quilting that allows it to spread. And flash dry gel technology locks it in to prevent leaks like no other.
We are AKC TV, the digital network for all things dogs. AKC TV, powered by the American Kennel Club, brings 130 years of dog expertise to dog lovers the world over. From a front row seat at world-class dog events, to training and health tips for you and your pup, to programming created especially for you and your best friend. Find us online and on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. AKC TV. Sit, stay, watch.
We all want more time, quality time to spend on what matters most to us. At the Canine Health Foundation, we're committed to helping dogs live longer, healthier lives. That means more playtime, more walk time, and more love time. Visit us to learn more.
Dogs can't brush. With Fresh Breath by Tropiclean, they don't have to. Clean teeth, healthy mouth. Fresh Breath. No brushing required. You make the moments. We make them fresh.
Hollywood's going to the dogs. 90210 rolls out the red carpet for pampered pooches and celebrity canines. The Beverly Hills Dog Show, presented by Purina, Sunday, April 21st on NBC.
Come one, come all to the Peach Blossom Cluster Dog Shows.
We're at the Georgia National Fairgrounds and Agri Center in Perry, Georgia, one of the top sites in the country to hold an AKC event.
The campus is extensive and beautiful, and it is filled, snout to tail, with dogs.
We have over 4,000 dogs here from almost every state, over 180 different breeds.
With all the stores and attractions, the place really feels like a canine theme park.
For 5 days, we're here in our own little city, so to speak, and it's like Disneyland for dogs.
And like Disneyland, you can't miss the rides.
Some of the events that we offer here are the coursing ability test.
So the rules of the event are they must follow the plastic bag as it goes around the field, and this is for all breeds of dogs, all different sizes.
We have CGC,
That stands for Canine Good Citizen.
agility.
That's dog obstacle courses,
We have barn hunt. We have fast cat,
which is the doggy 100-yard dash.
and we have trick dog
For all you shake, roll over, and play dead fans.
and dock diving.
The The secret ingredient in most of these dog sports is that they're for all breeds, mixed or otherwise.
I think one of the things we really highlight at this cluster is really the wonderful world of AKC events and what it has to offer everyone. We have expanded our reach to so many people.
Of course, dog owners have the opportunity to show off their impressively bred canines, and a Best in Show ribbon is still awarded at the end of the day. However, it doesn't seem like ribbons are the main reason anyone bought their plane ticket for today.
I always like coming to the Peach Blossom Cluster because everyone is so excited to be here with their dogs. Even though there's a lot of sports and competitions going on, we are all here just for fun. So as long as our dogs are happy, we're happy.
Anybody that owns a dog, loves their dog, and wants to have fun with their dog can come to an AKC event and can definitely find something that they're going to enjoy doing.
Welcome back to the Atlanta Kennel Club. We started the day with over 2,000 dogs. We're working our way toward Best in Show, getting ready to start the toy group up next. We just saw the completion of the Terrier group, which was won by the Welsh Terrier. Before that, we saw the German Shepherd dog win the herding group, the English Springer Spaniel won the sporting group, and the Whippet won the hound group. And here's a great look at the toy dogs coming in the ring for the start of the toy group.
Our judge today for the toy group is Mr. Robert Ennis from Blasdell, New York.
Toy breeds were bred primarily to be companions.
Yep, they're generally the smallest breeds that the AKC registers. They usually weigh less than 10 pounds. But most of them have a big dog personality, so don't let that little size fool you. They're full of spunk and energy. Because of their size, some of them are more delicate and need to be protected from the elements, and sometimes small children. And we're going to start the day with the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Cavalier is one of the larger of the toy breeds. Very sweet disposition, has the very hallmark for the breed, the head, those eyes, dragging tail.
This is Sutton. He is 3.5 years old. He's being shown by Linda Pitts.
Cavaliers are about 13 to 18 pounds. They're always there's this Blenheim, which is the red and white Cavalier.
Next up is the Papillon. Papillon is French for butterfly. They get that name from their butterfly look with those prick ears and the beautiful furnishings on their ears. Though they also come in a variety with drop ears.
Yep, that Phaline, that's called. They're happy and alert, very friendly, intelligent, easily trained. They are great little agility and obedience dogs. They should be elegant and fine-boned, dainty even. Should be between 5 and 8 pounds.
This is Newton. Newton is 4 years old from Huntsville, Alabama, being shown by his handler Ellen Akers Perry.
Next up we have the Shih Tzu.
The Shih Tzu is Bates. We've seen Bates before on AKC TV.
Very adaptable, smart breed. If you want to play, they're happy to join in. If you want to hang out on the couch, they're happy to amuse themselves. They have this long, flowing double coat. Big dog personality.
They're definitely big dogs in a little dog package. They were bred at the Imperial Kennels in China for centuries and became the favorite breed of the royal family during the Ming Dynasty.
They should have a warm, sweet, wide-eyed, friendly expression. See that right there? Beautiful. Now we have the largest of the toy dogs, the pug. The fawn pug. They should be playful, outgoing, have great dispositions. Should be between about 14 and 18 pounds.
This is Valentin. He's 2 years old from Southside, Alabama. Being shown by his owner, Amy Adams. She got a famous name.
A pug originated in China. It became very popular at the Dutch court. It was brought there by aristocrats and traders. It's a very compact, square, and cobby breed. Breed standard describes them as a lot in a small package.
And this is the Pomeranian that's on the table. There we go. There's the Pom. The Pom is Dilly. He's 4 years old from Bentonville, Arkansas, with handler Jesse Behringer.
It's a Spitz breed. It should have a very heavy standoff double coat. They're compact and sturdy. They should have a fox-like expression. They're very intelligent and alert. Great little watchdogs. Even though they're classified as a toy companion breed, they retain the bold, fiery disposition of their working ancestors. Very inquisitive little dogs. It's essentially a miniature type of the Nordic breeds that we've seen in other groups. We'll see a few more when we get to the non-sporting group.
Now we have the toy Manchester Terrier. We saw the standard Manchester Terrier in the Terrier group, so here's the toy variety. Exactly the same breed, just two different size varieties. So the toy variety is under 12 pounds.
Very smart. They're very loyal. They have a high prey drive. Mine seems to not hear what I say all the time.
Right? Well, let's give Scooby a shout out
yeah,
here.
Hi, Scooby-Doo. They're very smart, but they also can be very stubborn, and sometimes I swear he doesn't hear me. I know he does. He's just doing his own little thing. Yeah, they can be a little bit stubborn. They make excellent watchdogs.
This little guy is Ricky. He's 3 years old from Cocoa, Florida, with his handler Susan Thibodeau, who's also his owner. Oh my gosh, Gina, both of your
both of my toy breeds back to back. This is the English Toy Spaniel. They have such a wonderful, distinctive face. They have a fun and little feisty temperament. Make great little playmates. I have one. She and my Manchester Scooby-Doo hang out together. They're very agile and active, far more so than I thought before owning them.
This is the Prince Charles variety, right?
Yep.
This is Loki with his handler Mike Pitts.
Right, the Prince Charles has white and white with black markings and tan points. Now we have the Brussels Griffon.
This is Olive. Olive is 4 years old. Olive is this black and tan color. We don't always see Brussels Griffons in that color. It's a little more unique, and she's the top winning black and tan Brussels Griffon in the history of the breed.
Wow. This breed was developed in Belgium. They were local stable dogs. They're extremely popular. They're nice and compact toy dog. They should have square proportions and nice sturdy bone. The breed is renowned for its almost human-like expression. And now we have the miniature pinscher. Sturdy, alert little watchdog. They can be aloof with strangers, but they should be fearless and spirited. A very distinctive classic gait, which is called the Hackney gait, what you see right here, the high stepping and the front feet. It's a trademark of the breed.
This is Rosie from Davie, Florida, being shown by her breeder and owner, Armando Angibello.
Should have a nice level back, tapered head, nice muzzle. It's another great choice for the urban dog owner.
Great choice for the urban dog owner.
Now we have the Chihuahua, the smooth coat Chihuahua.
The smallest recognized AKC breed. They have to be 6 pounds or less, as you see on your screen there. This is Never. He's 3 years old. This is his breeder, owner, and handler, Chris Specht.
They have very terrier-like little tenacious temperaments. They long-lived. They can live up to about 20 years. They're adorable. Should have an apple-shaped head and big, moist, wet eyes. You see that skull right there, classic of the breed. They can be delicate. They don't tolerate the cold that well. Have fun buying cute little coats and sweaters to keep them
right.
warm in the winter.
Keep them dressed up and warm. Here's the Toy Fox Terrier, an all-American breed. Another big dog in a tiny package, popular as a companion and show dog.
Very sturdy, active, smart. They kind of developed from the Smooth Fox Terrier, being crossed with some toy breeds like the Min Pin and the Chihuahua. They have a nice smooth coat, nice square proportions.
With strong hunting instinct, they react quickly if they sense anything is amiss in their territory. This little guy is Sully. Sully's 2.5 years old, from Columbia, Tennessee, with his handler Terry Crawford. He loves to sleep under the covers.
Don't blame him. Nice to stay warm. Now we have the Havanese. Havanese is a breed, street dog from Cuba. One of the most important things about this breed is its temperament. It has to be affectionate and outgoing. That's how they survived on the streets. They walk up and make friends with people, and they'd be fed food, and it was absolutely required for their survival. Nice rectangular shaped body. They have to have a great temperament.
Can definitely see that outgoing, friendly temperament in Maddie here, who is 1.5 years old. She's from Cape Coral, Florida, with her handler Casey Davis. And a breed that has grown a lot in popularity. Very popular companions, of course, because of that wonderful temperament.
Does require a lot of brushing if you're going to keep it in this coat, but you can shave it down. It does shed minimally, which is a plus. Now we have a more well-known toy breed, the Yorkshire Terrier. Very smart, great little watchdog, good agility dog. They're bold and self-confident.
Yorkies, I believe, are the most popular of the toy breeds.
They have a fine textured coat. It mats easily, so it needs to be brushed probably almost daily, unless you're maintaining a pet trim for it, which would be easy to groom. They're compact. They're truly a toy terrier. They have that temperament. They're covered with this beautiful, long, straight blue and tan coat.
This is Nellie. She is 2 years old, from Mooresville, North Carolina, with her handler, Rosalind May. Named after the rapper, Nelly.
And now we have the Italian Greyhound. It's a true miniature sight hound, very similar to the Greyhound in its shape. Should have a nice, long, narrow head. High stepping free movement. Should be active and athletic. They're extremely loving. They can come in any color except brindle or black and tan. They weigh between 7 and 14 pounds. Have a nice, short, fine, satiny coat. Nice, slender, tall breed. And now we have the Affenpinscher.
Here's Mo. Mo is 15 months old, from Cartersville, Georgia, with Carrie Defoe.
Affenpinscher is from Germany. It's known for its bushy eyebrows and expression with its prominent chin and lower lip that makes it look a little bit like the face of a monkey. They call it little monkey dog. It should be very alert, sturdy breed, fun, loving breed. It's an old breed. It's existed for over 4 centuries, and their ancestry does come from German schnauzers and pinschers. They were used as little farm dogs, controlled rodents in barns, and they should be really self-reliant, little brave breed.
And here's our second Chihuahua of the day. We saw the smooth coat Chihuahua earlier. This is the long coat. Same breed, just those different coat varieties. Otherwise, it's the exact same written standard. Long coat Chihuahua has this longer hair on their body, that more profuse coat.
They're extremely intelligent. They have strong natural instincts and a great little prey drive.
This is Ikaros. He's 3 years old. He's here all the way from Japan.
Wow.
The Best in Show winner in Japan. And our final dog in the toy group. Now we have the Pekingese. This is Rose.
Pekingese should be no heavier than 14 pounds. They're a pear-shaped body under all that hair. You see the judge has got to get his hands in there and feel the bone structure and the shape of the dog. They should be affectionate and fun-loving. He's also lifting it up because the front is should feel heavier than the back of the dog. It's kind of weighted more towards the front. And all of that anatomy gives the dog a distinctive motion also. We'll see as he's moving. So there's a roll to his gait. The front legs are kind of bowed, in fact.
Rose is another youngster. She's just 8 months old. It's her first weekend of dog shows, so off to a great start.
There's that distinctive rolling gait we're talking about based on the dog's anatomy.
Pekingese were also bred in the imperial kennels to resemble miniature lions. Breeding and ownership was strictly controlled by Chinese royalty.
Oh, it's got an itch.
And that's our final dog in the toy group. They're all going to get lined back up for our judge, Robert Ennis.
There's a nice shot of the Pomeranian there. Beautiful foxy expression. There's your Cavalier, King Charles Spaniel.
Here's our judge, Robert Ennis, walking back down the line. Having another look at all these toy dogs. See if he wants to make a cut or not.
Papillon.
Looks like he's going to have the whole group go around.
Halfway. Little legs go halfway around.
They get to make a little bit of a shorter trip, right? So the whole group around to the other side of the ring.
Brussels Griffon is going first, and the Shih Tzu is getting group second. The Pomeranian is third, and the Italian Greyhound is fourth. And there you have it, folks. The toy group winner, the Brussels Griffon, heading into Best in Show.
We're going to take another quick break and be back in just a couple minutes with the start of the non-sporting group.
There are certain breeds that are going to be great apartment dogs if you live in New York City. There's going to be other breeds that are fabulous working dogs for you if you're out on a ranch.
He is my best friend.
AKC.org is the best place to start because they have all the information about any breed you can think of.
What's not to love about this face?
Home. Home is where family comes together. Home is where you go to relax. Home is where you feel secure. With the AKC line of premium pet products, you can rest assured that your pet feels safe and secure in their home too. AKC, because every home deserves a good dog, and every dog deserves a good home. AKC Secure Pet Living products available at the Home Depot.
AKC TV, the digital network for all things dogs, brings you AKC Live, featuring canine events from around the country. All the action in your own home. Sit ringside at your favorite dog show. Get a front row seat at agility and obedience trials on AKC Live. Only on AKC TV, powered by the American Kennel Club. Find us anytime, anywhere, online and on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. AKC Live. Only on AKC TV.
Is your pet trying to tell you something? The Pet Comfort Feeding System by WeatherTech. 100% non-toxic and lead-free. Made from U.S. stainless steel and certified by the NSF. Designed to trap spills and messes. Trust the way you feed your pet. Choose the perfect size and color at petcomfort.com.
Welcome back to the Atlanta Kennel Club here in Perry, Georgia. Getting some good looks at all the goings on here at the fairgrounds. Oh, having some fun there with the toy. Oh, and a good dachshund baby.
Puppy, yeah. Lots of activities today. We had agility, diving dogs, barn hunt, fast cat. Over 2,000 dogs competing in conformation. And our 6th group of the evening, the non-sporting group, is getting ready to go into the ring. Our judge tonight for the non-sporting group is Mr. Mark Kennedy from Murraysville, Pennsylvania. The non-sporting group has a very interesting assortment of shapes and sizes used for a variety of tasks that make great companions, a very eclectic mix of breeds.
The American Kennel Club originally had just non-sporting and sporting groups, right, Gina?
Absolutely, and back in the 1800s they were classified in only those 2 ways. Today we have 7 groups. The non-sporting dogs today are more just of a catch-all of the dogs that were left after they divided them out into the other 6 groups. And they vary drastically in the size and the type and the heritage. They come from a wide variety of backgrounds. So it's hard to generalize when you're talking about the non-sporting breeds. We're going to take them all around. Let our judge get a nice look at the group that he's going to have to consider today. Although their temperaments vary very dramatically in the non-sporting group due to the range of their origin, most of them are designed to interact with humans at some capacity. And we start with the standard poodle, supremely versatile and intelligent breed. Standard is most likely the original size of the 3 poodles, standard, miniature, and toy. You'll see both the standard and the miniature today in this group, most hopefully. Standard has to be over 15 inches at the shoulder. They make excellent therapy and obedience dogs. And that classic coat clip dates back to days when they were actually working water retrievers, and the coat served a function of keeping joints and organs of the body warm when they were doing the work that they were bred to do.
The standard poodle today is Siba from Allentown, Pennsylvania, being shown by her handler, Crystal Glass. The number 1 non-sporting.
Is she?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Nope, I'm reading this incorrectly. She won a Group 4 at the Westminster Kennel Club.
Very pretty. And now we have the Dalmatian. The Dalmatian's bred for road work and endurance and stamina. His name comes from the area of former Yugoslavia called Dalmatia. As we say, the curious thing about them is they're born completely white with no spots at all, and they start to develop those between 2 and 6 weeks of age.
This is Rosie. She's 3 years old, here from Brazil with her handler Milton Lopez.
Oh, another foreign dog today. It's at least 2 we've talked about. Now we have a very cool looking dog, the Xolo eats quaintly. Xolo is the oldest hairless breed. Statues of this breed date back to over 3,500 years ago. They're intelligent, very cunning, athletic, and agile. They are very intuitive and very aware of their owners and their surroundings. Known to use their ears as almost antennae. They bond very strongly with their owners. I think they're amazing looking.
This is Sassy. She's 2 years old from Spring Hill, Florida, being shown by her owner, Billy Rodriguez. Now we have the Chinese Shar-Pei next up in the non-sporting group.
Very loyal, independent, calm breed.
So many
All-purpose farm
distinctive
dog.
features about this breed.
Yes.
Right?
Rough-
Wrinkles, their
Rough
coat
sandy
texture.
coat, hippopotamus muzzle, blue-black tongue. They're very independent, but they're very loving towards their family.
This is Arctic from Austin, Texas. He's 3 years old, being shown by his breeder owner, Alex Gonzalez.
Lovely. Lots of great wrinkles. Sometimes as they get older, so the wrinkles over the body get less so, but there's lots of wrinkles over his body. And now we have the Finnish Spitz.
This is Wesley from Macon, Georgia. He is 5 years old with his handler, Angela Chase.
Classic Spitz breed. It has that foxy expression, that curled tail over the back, the double coat that protects it from the harsh environment. Great little watchdogs. They can be vocal. Have this beautiful reddish coat.
Used as a hunting dog in Finland. Still used as a hunting dog there today.
Now we have the American Eskimo dog. American Eskimo is another Spitz breed. Has a similar looks, right? A similar curling tail. We were talking about pointed ears, foxy expression. These were brought to America by European immigrants in the 19th century. They served as watchdogs and farm dogs, also circus performers in the 1930s. They come in 3 sizes. And they have this dense, harsh, standoffish double coat. And they're always solid white or a biscuit, we call it biscuit off-white shading sometimes on the solid white.
Next up is the Shiba Inu. The smallest and oldest of the native Japanese breeds. This is Ronnie. She's 8 months old, being shown by her handler, Dave Gordon.
They're very resourceful and independent. They're very strong for their size. Very agile and well-muscled. They should be bold, but they do have, they're kind of indifferent to strangers sometimes. They can be clever. They have a nice long lifespan. They live about 15 years.
Another breed that's become popular in cities. I feel like we see a lot of these in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get a look at the Skipper Key. We saw the Belgian Sheepdog earlier in the herding group. The Skipper Key is essentially a miniaturized version used in Belgium to hunt small animals, kill vermin, and guard canal boats.
Has an interesting coat pattern, has short hair on its face, ears in the front of his legs with a longer ruff on the body and the neck.
This is Mako. She's 4 years old from Madison, Florida, being shown by Jennifer Bittner. And here's the Chow Chow, another breed that has to have a solid blue-black tongue like the Chinese Shar-Pei.
Another Spitz breed. Has a nice double coat, or 2 coat types, rough and smooth. The smooth like this is shorter. Has a nice curl tail. They can be aloof with strangers. Strong, good watchdog instincts. They're also noted for having a regal demeanor and for being very clean.
This dog is Ricky from Smyrna, Georgia. He's 3 years old, being shown by his breeder and owner, Lynette White.
Now we have the Bichon Frise. Very happy, playful breed. Lots of personality. Little white powder puff. Just very active and alert. The coat is hair, not fur, so it does not shed, but it does require daily brushing.
This dog's name is Donald Duck. He's from Houston, Texas. Being shown by Susan Depew, who we just saw win the toy group with the Brussels Griffon. So she's back here with Donald Duck, the Bichon Frise.
The breed developed in the Mediterranean. Should be very sturdy, rectangular in shape. There's always this white powder puff coat. And now we have the Coton de Tulier.
Oh, before we have that, we have the Lauchen.
Oh, we do. Sorry. My fingers went too fast. We have the Lauchen.
This is Jensen from Raleigh, North Carolina. Being shown by his breeder and owner, Lexi Neal. Lauchens always have this distinctive lion clip, so often referred to as little lion dog. Originated in the Mediterranean. They were a favorite breed of Florentine aristocracy.
A nice, dense, long coat. They're great companion dogs. Now we have the Boston Terrier. American breed. Black and white markings on him. Sometimes are referred to looking like a tuxedo, so they call him the gentleman, little gentleman. He's one of America's most native breeds, right?
Yep.
Sturdy, determined.
Popular companions. This is Kevin from St. Petersburg, Florida. Being shown by Jacqueline Royce. Now we get a look at the Tibetan Terrier. This is Evie. She's 6 years old from Aiken, South Carolina. Being shown by Lenny Brown.
It's an ancient breed that was raised by the Tibetan monks for centuries. They're intelligent, loyal, make wonderful companions. They're known to be very sensitive and responsive to their owner's moods. Should be a nice medium-sized compact dog with a square proportion. Now we have the Tibetan Spaniel, another one of the Tibetan breeds, an ancient breed related to the Pekingese and the Japanese Chin. Should be small, moderately long, has a silky double coat. Smooth coat on the face and the front of its legs, but the body has longer hair. Parent Club, or the National Breed Club for the Tibetan Spaniel, describes it as 50% terrier, 50% monkey, and 50% cat. They love to be with people. They thrive on human companionship. These are great little dogs.
now we have the Coton de Tuliar.
Yes, we do. I apologize for that before.
Breed native to Madagascar.
Always has this very profuse, sturdy, white, cotton-like coat. They should be courageous and clever. They were first recognized by AKC in 2014. They are related to the Bichon and the Maltese family. You need to brush that coat several times a week to keep it from matting. Almost daily, I would bet.
This is Hamilton from Northbrook, Illinois, being shown by Laura King, the #1 Coton de Tuliar.
This breed is supposed to be shown naturally. It's not supposed to be trimmed, or the coat's not supposed to be sculpted in any way.
No,
Now
very
we have,
recognizable and
very
popular
recognizable.
breed.
A French Bulldog, affectionate, intelligent, has heavy bone and trademarked bat ears. The back should have a slight rise, or what we call sometimes a roach over the back. The head should be large and square. And they come in many colors. It can be brindle, fawn, white, and various combinations of those colors and patterns.
This is Micah, who is 19 months old. She's from Van Clear, Mississippi, being shown by Julie Huffine.
And we have a fawn, Frenchie.
And our final dog in the non-sporting group is the Bulldog.
Awesome Bulldog.
This is Randy. Randy's 2.5 years old, from Norman, Oklahoma. Shown by his breeder and owner, Dwayne Martin.
They should look strong and powerful, muscular. They're very brave and bold. Wider in front, lots of bone. They
Floor's a
make
little
great
slippery there.
pets. Yep, that's why I have matting, so keep them from slipping.
We recently released our newest Meet the Breed documentary, all about bulldogs, on AKC TV. So please check it out. It's one of my favorites. And of course, make sure you download our apps, which are available on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. Watch us on the big screen, and make sure to check out our mobile app as well, and watch us on the go on your mobile device. So that's it for the non-sporting group. Our judge, Mark Kennedy, walking back down the line, having a look at its non-sporting group one more time.
Such a cool group of dogs.
So
Here's the
eclectic
yep,
and diverse.
There's the Shar-Pei. Beautiful head. He's making a cut. He's starting with the standard poodle. Next comes the Dalmatian, that Chinese Shar-Pei, the American Eskimo, Shiba Inu, Bichon Frise, the Boston Terrier, the Tibetan Spaniel, and the French Bulldog. We got nine nice dogs to work with.
Yep, and he's keeping the Bulldog as well.
And the Bulldog. Beautiful dogs in this group. Very strong group.
The whole group will go around together one more time. Pulling out the Bulldog first, followed by the Tibetan Spaniel, the Shiba Inu, and the Standard Poodle. And that's it. The Bulldog's the winner of the non-sporting group. Congratulations to Randy the Bulldog. I'm going to take another quick break here on AKC TV. Be back in just a few minutes with our start of the working group, which is our final group of the afternoon.
We are AKC TV, the digital network for all things dogs. AKC TV, powered by the American Kennel Club, brings 130 years of dog expertise to dog lovers the world over. From a front row seat at world-class dog events, to training and health tips for you and your pup, to programming created especially for you and your best friend. Find us online and on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. AKC TV. Sit, stay, watch.
Hollywood's going to the dogs. 90210 rolls out the red carpet for Pampered Pooches and Celebrity Canines. The Beverly Hills Dog Show, presented by Purina, Sunday, April 21st on NBC.
There are certain breeds that are going to be great apartment dogs if you live in New York City. There's going to be other breeds that are fabulous working dogs for you if you're out on a ranch.
He is my best friend.
AKC.org is the best place to start because they have all the information about any breed you can think of.
What's not to love about this face?
Dogs can't brush. With Fresh Breath by Tropiclean, they don't have to. Clean teeth, healthy mouth. Fresh Breath. No brushing required. You make the moments. We make them fresh.
We all want more time. Quality time to spend on what matters most to us. At the Canine Health Foundation, we're committed to helping dogs live longer, healthier lives. That means more playtime, more walk time, and more love time. Visit us to learn more.
Over 2,800 dogs compete, but only one can be named Westminster Best in Show champion.
He's best in show.
Congratulations, King. Thanks for making Purina Pro Plan your nutrition of choice.
Welcome back to AKC TV. As a reminder, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday we are live at noon Eastern on Tuesdays and Fridays from the AKC Museum of the Dog. You can catch Dog Center, runs down the latest and all you need to know in the world of dogs and news from the American Kennel Club. And on Wednesdays, you can interact with our experts on Ask the Experts. We feature different experts such as veterinarians and training, so you can get all your questions answered there live Wednesdays at noon. So make sure to check out all those shows.
Only on AKC TV.
Only on AKC TV.
Coming up is our 7th group, the last group of the evening, the working group. So far we have a Whippet and an English Springer Spaniel from the sporting group, the German Shepherd from the herding group, the Welsh Terrier, the Brussels Griffon from the toy group, and we just saw the Bulldog win the non-sporting group. We're bringing in the big guys, working dogs that perform a wide variety of roles, such as police dogs, sled dogs, guard dogs, search and rescue. Some of the world's oldest breeds, like the Mastiffs, draft dogs, like that have been used to pull carts, like Rottweilers and Bernese Mountain Dogs. And many of them are still great working dogs today, like the Doberman and the Boxer, Rottweiler. One of the most common denominators is that these were all bred to assist humans in some capacity or the other. Tonight, our working group judge is Mrs. Wendy Wilhock from Port St. Lucie, Florida, and she begins the night with the largest of the working dogs, the Great Dane.
The Great Dane is Elvis. That's a pretty great name. From Raymore, Missouri. He's 3 years old. Being handled by Aaron Cricky.
Great Danes were boar hunters. They're regal, defined, strong, dignified. They must have great size and height, and courage and speed.
Aaron tells us that Elvis loves to leap all 4 feet off the ground. So we're going to have to keep an eye out to see if he does that. I imagine that when he does, he's probably a little taller than Aaron.
I grew up with this breed. They're wonderful. Now we have another strong working dog, very protective, the Rottweiler. Breed hails from Germany. Very bold, intelligent. Served man throughout history as both a drover and a guardian. They should be confident, heavy boned, strong. They make great companions. They're rectangular in shape. They should be slightly longer than tall in proportion.
This is Zeba. She's 2.5 years old, being shown by Bobby Schoenfeld from Tucker, Georgia. Zeba was best of breed earlier this year at the Westminster Kennel Club.
Rottweilers always come in this black color with mahogany markings.
Here's the Alaskan Malamute. Strong, powerful, muscular breed, bred to pull heavy loads, shorter distances.
They're a tireless worker, bred to work in extreme conditions. That thick coat insulates them. That coat lets them sleep outside even the harshest of conditions. When temperatures can plunge below 30, up to 30 below. It's the largest Arctic breed and one of the world's oldest breeds.
This is Cloud from Granite Bay, California, being shown by Mike Stone. We saw Cloud win the working group 2 years ago at the AKC National Championship.
Now we have the Black Russian Terrier. Very strong and brave. Whoa.
This is Ollie from Newport, North Carolina. He's 3 years old with his handler, Randa Glenn. Of course, the last time that we were live streaming on AKC TV, where we're in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we saw Ollie go best in show.
Oh, wow.
We'll have to see how he fares again today.
This is a very protective working dog. Has great instincts to guard and is both his family and the house. They're large and strong. They were developed after World War II in Russia as an all-purpose, hardy, trainable military and police dog that could withstand a cold Russian climate. It should just give the overall impression of power and strength, which he does.
He definitely does. Big and strong.
Yep. Now we have the Portuguese water dog. It's one of the smaller working dogs. It's like water-resistant, curly, non-shedding coat. Bred to work alongside fishermen. And taught to herd fish into nets and retrieve lost and broken tackle. Also would act as a courier, swimming from ship to ship or ship to shore. Now, they're excellent swimmers and divers.
They are so athletic. They excel at various dog sports, such as agility and obedience and rally. This is Honey. She's 3 years old from Columbus, Georgia, being shown by Angie Chase.
Now we have the Greater Swiss Mountain Dog, one of the Swiss breeds that we'll see today. It has that characteristic tricolor.
This is Chuck. Chuck is 4.5 years old from Marshfield, Missouri, being shown by Jessica Kalupa.
Breed was used as a draft dog, also for herding and guarding. It is the oldest and the largest of the Swiss breeds. Should be powerful, heavy boned. When we say heavy boned, we mean like look at the front legs. You should wrap your hands around it. It should feel big and strong.
Substantial.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what we're saying, heavy bone. That's what we mean. Very powerful breed.
Next up is the Boxer. This is Wilma. Many people will probably recognize Wilma. We've seen her several times on AKC TV.
Yep, Wilma continues to win this year. Last year she was top working dog. She's
currently the
to
top
be
working
very
dog.
successful.
Best in show here last night as well
wow.
as Wednesday night. She's won the working group every night, so
on a roll, we'll say.
Quite a weekend so far for Wilma.
This breed was developed in Germany. They're a guard dog. Very keen and alert. There's that beautiful chiseled head that they're famous for, the undershot jaw. Really very happy, friendly dogs with their families. Great dogs. Now we have the Great Pyrenees.
Developed in the Pyrenees Mountains between France and Spain. That thick protective coat that helps them stay warm and protect them when they're guarding the livestock.
Yep, they're designed to be able to withstand strenuous work in any type of weather or terrain. They should be kind, have a regal expression. The head is wedge-shaped. Should have a nice, strong jaw, big black nose.
This is Da Vinci from Loganville, Georgia. He is with his breeder, owner, and handler, Peggy Watson.
Up next, we have the Doberman Pinscher, one of the few breeds that's named after a person, after Carl Louis Doberman, who was a tax collector. He developed this breed in Germany to travel along with him as he did his work and be protective of him and his home and family. Very intelligent, reliable, naturally, instinctively protective. With a nice, sleek, easy to care for coat. He should have heavy bone and be very muscular, compact, fearless.
This is Julius from Houston, Texas, being shown by Alfonso Escobedo.
This is what we call a red Doberman. It's brown coloration.
Here's the Newfoundland up next in the working group.
Very sweet-natured, effective guardian. Great dog, water dog. It's become famous for its water rescue work. I've seen footage of them jumping out of helicopters into water to pull
They're
rescue
amazing
people.
in the water. Just amazing. This is Nigel. He's 4 years old, being shown by Laura King.
Should have very big, large, round feet, which help them swim through the water. The head is massive, big, broad skull. Should have a nice, soft expression. What a very gentle breed. Gentle giants.
They're on my
I call
short
them.
list.
They are?
Yeah, I would love them.
Oh.
I don't know that I'm ready to commit to that size, but yes,
And there's a little bit
them.
of drool. They have a wet mouth. A little bit of slobber as well.
A little bit of slobber. You've got to be ready for that commitment.
Yep. Now we have the St. Bernard. Wonderfully loyal companion, famous for their rescue work that they did in the Swiss Alps, where they would rescue travelers from avalanches and snowdrifts. Should be an imposing breed, broad, powerful. Should have heavy bone, a massive head.
They come in two different coat types, where we see the short-haired variety here, which is that dense and smooth lying coat there. This is Heidi, 2.5 years old, from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, with her handler Jennifer Bittner.
And up next, we have the Semi-Ed, with heavy weather-resistant double coat. Always white or white and biscuit. Typical Nordic breed, used for centuries for herding and hunting and guarding. They were also used by polar explorers as sled dogs for the Arctic and Antarctic expeditions.
This is Mina. She's 5 years old, from Victoria, Texas.
There you see it's white with biscuit. You can see the coat has a little bit of cream and spots on it.
Yeah, it's a really great example of those biscuit markings there on Mina. Get a good look. And now we get a look at the Siberian Husky, the smallest, fastest sled dog.
Yep, it's an ancient breed. It's used in Siberia for transportation. They first came to the United States in the 20th century as racing dogs. Most well known for the 1925 serum run, where a relay of these teams transported serum for the diphtheria epidemic. Medium-sized, compact. Should be gentle and outgoing, playful. Lots of energy, this breed. Very active.
I mean, they're bred to run for long, long distances. This is Jack from Nevada, Texas. He's 3 years old. Very powerful, muscular breed up next. This is the Cane Corso.
Very intelligent. Large square head is one of its biggest distinguishing features. Its muzzle should also be square and wide. They're very confident and strong. Their temperament is a unique breed of guardian and marshmallow, so says the parent club. They're sensitive and calm and affectionate with their owners, but they will protect them with their lives.
This is
I
Sebek.
think they're awesome. I think they're awesome.
I love them.
This is on my short list.
Such a cool breed. This is Sebek from Duck River, Tennessee. Sebek also works as a service dog.
That's awesome. Now we have the giant schnauzer. The largest of the 3 schnauzer breeds. Has a nice, one of the few breeds in the working group with this wiry, non-shedding coat. Square in proportion. They were used to drive livestock and cattle. They have lots of energy. They also make great guard dogs.
This is Jake from Sarasota, Florida. Being shown by his breeder and owner, Dorothy Ismailian. Another dog who was best of breed at last year's AKC National Championship. Now we have the Anatolian Shepherd. This is Sule. Sule is a year old, being shown by Brendan Coleman this afternoon.
Anatolians are an ancient breed. They should be calm and dignified, more quiet than some of the working breeds. They originated in Turkey over 6,000 years ago, and they were a breed used by nomadic herders to move and protect livestock. They're still very primitive in the way they think and guard and react. They're a wonderful and cool looking breed. And now we have the Akita.
Another one of the native Chinese breeds.
It was developed in Japan as a versatile guardian and hunt dog.
Japan. I said Chinese. I meant Japanese.
At one time, Akita ownership was restricted to the Japan's imperial family and the ruling aristocracy. It's one of 7 Japanese breeds designated as a natural monument in its native land. Should be imposing and strong, powerful, true working dog.
They're loyal and devoted to their families, but can be a little reserved with strangers at times.
They were used to hunt large, dangerous quarries, such as boar and bear. They're also used to drive fish into nets. Very versatile.
Up next in the working group is the Neapolitan Mastiff. This is Katana.
Massive, powerful, heavy-boned dog, noted for the loose skin and wrinkles, and a massive head. Slightly rectangular in proportion. head is covered with extensive folds and wrinkles. They're supposed to be very peaceful, steady, and quiet. They use their looks to be imposing and scare people off of the property.
I feel this
Yes.
is fairly imposing, right?
Absolutely. They're extremely loving and loyal with their family, and they're typically tolerant of other animals in the household.
Now we get a look at the Bull Mastiff. Next up in the working group, this is Biscuit from Canton, Georgia. Being shown by Jamie Clute.
The breed was meant to roam English country estates in search of poachers, and it would patrol all night, walking the estate. They're very loving and devoted to their family, but due to their job, they still can maintain an independent nature. They can be strong-willed and territorial. Known as the gamekeeper's night dog.
And our final dog in the working group this evening is going to be the standard Schnauzer. This is Dakota from Atlanta, Georgia. He's 5 years old, being shown by Micah Waters.
Has this wiry, harsh coat. This is a black standard Schnauzer. They also come in salt and pepper. We don't see black standard Schnauzers as often. Energetic and intelligent, very protective and reliable breed. The smallest working dog. And there we have working group. Our judge, Mrs. Wendy Wilhawk, is going to walk the line, find her favorites, and hopefully make a short list so we get to look at them all a little more.
Gina and I always want them to make a short list so we can continue to enjoy all these
That's
beautiful
right.
dogs and see them again and again.
Exactly.
Here's a good look at the Wilma the boxer on your screen. See if she can repeat her wins from the previous night.
There's Alaskan Malamute. Pulling out the Rottweiler first. And the Alaskan Malamute. Next comes the Black Russian Terrier in the mix. And Portuguese Water Dog. The Boxer. Doberman Pinscher. And the Semi-Ed coming out into the lineup. And she's excused the rest.
Kept 7 dogs in there to have another look at. Looks like she's going to have them go around one at a time.
I think she's just waiting for them to leave, the other dogs to leave the ring before she keeps judging. Okay, here we go. One time around and back in the corner, she says.
There goes the Rottweiler. Followed by the Alaskan Malamute. The Black Russian Terrier. The Portuguese Water Dog. The Boxer. The Doberman Pinscher. There goes the Samoyed. And that's it in this beautiful working group. Our judge, Wendy Wilhock, will get to choose a winner now. Looks like she's pulling out Wilma the Boxer first, followed by the Black Russian Terrier, the Doberman, and the Alaskan Malamute for fourth, and that's it. Wilma the Boxer repeats again tonight with her working group win. We're going to take another quick break on AKC TV, and we will be right back.
There are certain breeds that are going to be great apartment dogs if you live in New York City. There's going to be other breeds that are fabulous working dogs for you if you're out on a ranch.
He is my best friend.
AKC.org is the best place to start because they have all the information about any breed you can think of.
What's not to love about this face?
We all know how much our dogs love the warm weather, but we also know it comes with fleas and ticks. The best way to protect them is to start before a problem appears. That's why, as a veterinarian, I trust Hart's Ultra Guard Pro Collar. It's easy to put on and kills and repels fleas and ticks for up to 7 months. So all you have to worry about is enjoying time with your pet. I recommend Hart's because it's affordable and it works. So this flea and tick season, start with Hart's and protect your pet before they bite.
We are AKC TV, the digital network for all things dogs. AKC TV, powered by the American Kennel Club, brings 130 years of dog expertise to dog lovers the world over. From a front row seat at world-class dog events, to training and health tips for you and your pup, to programming created especially for you and your best friend. Find us online and on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. AKC TV. Sit, stay, watch.
Home. Home is where family comes together. Home is where you go to relax. Home is where you feel secure. With the AKC line of premium pet products, you can rest assured that your pet feels safe and secure in their home too. AKC, because every home deserves a good dog, and every dog deserves a good home. AKC Secure Pet Living products available at the Home Depot.
Welcome back to the Atlanta Kennel Club on AKC TV. Some more great images around the grounds here in Perry, Georgia. Lots and lots of action this week. There's some good fast cat. The beautiful grounds there where we get to spend a little time. So we have completed all 7 groups this afternoon. We saw the English Springer Spaniel win the sporting group. The Whippet won the hound group. The German Shepherd Dog won the herding group. The Welsh Terrier won the terrier group. Brussels Griffon was the winner of the toy group. The Bulldog won the non-sporting group. And then we just saw Wilma the Boxer win the working group. Before we get to Best in Show, the Atlanta Kennel Club is going to have a special presentation.
Most versatile dog entry for the 2019 Peach Blossom Cluster. How it works is each dog gets a point for entries and wins in a variety of categories. Confirmation, juniors, obedience, rally, all the events we had here today. Dock diving, barn hunt, war coursing, scent work. Any event that was part of this cluster can count. And the dogs with the top 4 highest scores of the week win a cash prize and a rosette. And here we are, acknowledging the most versatile dogs in the Peach Blossom Cluster. encouraging people to do more than one activity with their dog. Try new sports.
So impressive, all these dogs competing in all these different sports. There's so much going on here. So many of these dogs do compete in different sports. We saw lots of action in all the sports that we visited today.
You watch him dive into the pool for diving dogs, shake off, run into the confirmation ring, get a ribbon. It's awesome.
When we went over to watch agility, one of the first things we heard from one of the exhibitors that they had just come from Fast Cat, so their dog had run the 100-yard dash essentially, and then they came over to compete in the agility trial as well.
Those are some big, beautiful rosettes they're winning. First prize is $100 in cash, and second prize is $50.
So first prize that you see there has been awarded to Baloo, the Cane Corso, all the way on the left side of your screen.
All the activities our dogs have been doing all week.
There he is.
Congratulations.
Zoner giving him a rub.
There's Baloo.
We have 5 best of breeds, 2 group placements, 6 new titles this week at the Peach Blossom Cluster. He can pull 3 parachutes at one time while wearing a weighted vest. And that's just a warm-up, they say.
We're going to take another very quick break here just to give you a sneak peek at our upcoming Meet the Breeds episode featuring one of the most popular breeds, the Golden Retriever, which is going to premiere on April 22nd. We're going to be back in just a few seconds to get you started on Best in Show. But first, a look at the Golden Retriever Meet the Breed documentary.
Meet the Breeds presents America's Sweetheart. From hometown hero to Hollywood star, this golden girl is still everybody's best friend. Meet the Golden Retriever. Watch online at akc.tv or download the akc.tv app on Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire.
And
We
we're
are back and getting started with Best in Show.
My favorite time of day, Best in Show. Our judge tonight, Best in Show, is Ken Murray from Island Lake, Florida. We have the German Shepherd from the herding group, the Boxer from the working group. Here comes the Bulldog from the non-sporting group.
There goes the Bulldog, the winner of the non-sporting group.
Mr. Murray's going to start right off with the German Shepherd.
So the German Shepherd dog will lead things off for us in Best in Show. This is Bella. She's 3.5 years old from Miami, Florida.
She's the number 1 German Shepherd bitch in the country, number 2 herding dog.
Another dog who's won the herding group the last few days here in Perry, Georgia. Loves to play ball and herd sheep because, of course, that's what she's bred to do.
That's what she's bred to do. I love it. One of the most versatile breeds that there is. So eager, trained to be trained, willing to work. Go Bella. Next up, we have the winner of our working group, Wilma the Boxer. She's 3 years old from Aubrey, Texas. She's currently the number 1 working dog. Number 1 working dog for all of last year as well. Her owner says she's very playful. She likes to steal dirty socks, and she also likes to get under the covers when she sleeps in bed. They only get chilly at night. You need to snuggle up and be warm.
I totally get it. It's where I would want to be.
Show dog by day, bed buddy by night. Next up, we have the winner of our sporting group, the English Springer Spaniel.
This is Jace with his handler Robin Novak. Currently the #1 sporting dog in the country. Also the winner of the sporting group the last 3 days here in Perry, Georgia.
It's pretty good. Racking up the points, we say.
He's having
Trying
a
to be
really
top-
good week
keeps-
and
yeah,
weekend.
trying to stay top dog. It's a beautiful breed. It's very energetic, athletic, nice medium size. Great family pet.
Great show dogs. There have been lots of top winning English Springer Spaniels through history. There goes Jace around the ring with Robin Novak.
Oh, look at that face. There's Bourbon, the Whippet. She's 3 years old. From Sugar Valley, Georgia. Her breeder, owner, handler is Justin Smithy, and this is Chelsea Smithy.
Yeah, this is Justin's wife Chesley showing
Yeah,
Bourbon.
Chesley, sorry. She's the #1 hound so far in 2019.
Another dog who's had a great week so far. She's won all the hound groups here in Perry, Georgia, and went best in show Thursday evening as well. Nicely done, Bourbon.
Here we have Dazzle, the winner of our terrier group, a 3-year-old Welsh Terrier from Knoxville, Tennessee. The 2019 Best of Breed National Specialty winner. 9 best in shows to date. The #1 Welsh Terrier, all systems. The #3 Terrier in America.
I sound like a broken record, but another dog who's had a great week so far in Perry. He's won all the terrier groups this
These
week
big
and
shows
weekend.
bring out the top dogs.
All-
They come
yes.
from all over the country to compete for all these points and be seen by people in other parts of the country. You have a great dog. You want to show up at the great events. You want to try to win them. You want the great judges to see them. And
That's right.
you
Started.
get these awesome best in show lineups.
Yep. Started with over 2,000 dogs today. Big entry.
2,050 to be exact.
That's right. 2,050 dogs. Next up in our best in show lineup is the winner of the non-sporting group. This is Randy, the Bulldog. 2.5 years old from Norman, Oklahoma. Being shown by his breeder and owner, Dwayne Martin.
Looking for a little food, a little treat before I
Wants
do
a
my
little
down
snack
and back.
on the way. Bulldogs are such a popular breed. They consistently rank in the top 5 most popular breeds.
Look at that big, beautiful mug. Who can resist that? Aw.
There goes Randy around the ring.
And next up, we have the winner of our toy group, Olive, the Brussels Griffon. She is 4 years old. Shown by handler Susan Depew. We said earlier she's the top winning, best in show winning black and tan in the history of the breed. Also a national specialty winner.
Susan tells us that Olive is the playground police at home. I don't know who
Keeps
she's
everyone
policing.
in line, all the other
dogs,
dogs.
people, both.
Keeper of the toys, issuer of bones.
That's, yeah, probably all of the above.
She's a little toughy, that's what that means. A nice spunky little attitude like they're supposed to have.
Olive is our final dog in Best in Show.
Mr. Ken Murray will get one more look at each dog up close. Getting up close look at heads and feet, and eyes, expression, things that help you make a decision when you have so many good dogs in the ring.
So many good dogs. You really have to get down to those finer details.
Yep. And we get to see them go around. Here we go. Beautiful German Shepherd. Here we have Rockin' Wilma, I say.
There goes Jace, the English Springer Spaniel. And there goes Bourbon, the Whippet from the Hound group.
Here's the winner of our Terrier group, the Welsh Terrier, Dazzle. Bulldog Randy getting a lot of love from the audience. And here's our final dog, the Brussels Griffon Olive. Beautiful lineup. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Now we're going to have 2 awards this evening. Mr. Murray will first award Reserve Best in Show, followed by Best in Show. Reserve runner is like runner-up. We say for any reason, if the Best in Show winner cannot accept its award, or the award sometimes something happens, the runner-up would get the award. Looks like our judge has made up his mind. He's marking his judge's book. Any moment now, we will coming out and find out who the lucky winner is. Come out members of the Atlanta Kennel Club along with our judge. And he's awarded Reserve Best in Show to the Welsh Terrier. Congratulations, that's Dazzle going Reserve Best in Show, and Best in Show is the English Springer Spaniel. Congratulations. It's Robin Novak accepting the Best in Show award. We're going to send Bill Ellis out there for a moment to talk to our winner and the judge, get a little insight into the decisions that he made this afternoon. getting a quick interview from the winner and our judge. So we're about to conclude the presentation of the Atlanta Kennel Club Dog Show. We started with 2,000 dogs today. We got down to a lovely group of 7. At the end of the night, it can only be one winner, and it was Jade, the English Springer Spaniel, the #1 sporting dog in America, takes Best in Show at the Atlanta Kennel Club. Thank you all for watching. We hope you had enjoyed the show. For Bill Ellis, I'm Gina DiNardo, and thank you for watching AKC TV.